Yo, yo, yo. What up, world? What up, fight fam? It's your boy Mac with Stay Ready Boxing TV coming at you with the late night edition of Boxing Conversations. And you know I got the usual suspects with me. They in the building. I got my boy Abel Mahari, Fool of Sports. And you know I got my little brother, my shooter, Act Reacher with me. What's going down, fellas?
Man, just chilling, man. All good, man. All good. Usually, I'm the troll provoker. Like to get the trolls worked up, and then after that, hunt them down, shoot them down. That's what we do, man.
Right on, man. Salute to you, my brother Act. Reacher, what's going down?
What's good, bro? How you?
Man, well, you know me, man. I'm in the cut like a band-aid, like always, you know. Shit, just really trying to, I'm actually trying to stay woke, because I got to start graveyard. And man, I'm not used to this late night. I'm not used to graveyard. I'm going to graveyard this weekend. Oh, man, this is going to kill me.
So what time you gonna be going on now?
I'm going to work 10 at night to 6 in the morning.
Oh, okay. So you can still do your 6 panel.
Yeah, I could do that 5. Yeah, I can still do that. That's nothing,
You just
But
gonna have to probably get some rest right after
Okay,
that.
so you can still do your 6 panel.
yeah, man, man. Say,
Hey,
man, Hyphy,
stay ready.
what the fuck?
Stay ready.
Hold on. Uh,
Yeah.
I don't know who let this cat in the building, but he gone. I don't even. I'm not even gonna read. What's up, Hyphy? But 78 Sports TV #2. He gone. Bye. Goodbye. I don't care. Y'all had a whole conversation, and he talking about sandwiches and shit. Man, if you don't get the fuck out of here, dude, like real talk. I don't.
I was about to point that out, bro.
I
That's
don't. Man,
man. Whatever.
how you feel over here? Go. How you feel? You. Say
But you was
you
talking
an
about Sammy.
idiot. Oh man, how you feel over here enjoying fucking with this troll, man? Hey, I had to strike it, Hyphy, because I didn't want him in my. Didn't even know he was there. I had to get rid of him, man. Hey,
That's
what's up with it, Hyphy?
on everybody's page today, bro. How do you do it?
He was no. I hit him yesterday because he had 78 #3 on there.
Yo,
I had
bro,
to
he
get.
was in literally since he was in everybody's thing today, bro.
Sad,
Anybody that
man.
had to do with the LDBC, bro, he was in there. If you went live, he was in the building. It was crazy. I was like, you can't fade this dude.
Sad, man. So sad.
And Hyphy said, "I'm not gonna block you. I'm gonna let others see how shameful you are. Enjoy your 15 minutes of fame." Yeah, and I had to get it. He said I was letting him get his stuff off, and I want to see what these trolls bring to the table. I ain't got time for it, bro.
He was talking
I
about sandwiches too, disrespecting 78, the OG. Only 78 can talk to you about
yeah.
sandwiches. You
He
don't do
said
that.
this is exactly what he said. He said if you like, you can join my Patreon so I can teach you how to make my sandwiches. The 78 way, like nigga, he said, "Excuse me." He said, "Excuse me." I'm trying. This is where it really got fucked up. He said, "Excuse me, I'm frying bologna for my good old sandwiches." Yeah, like
And
this is
My
why.
know he 78 because only
uh,
78 like bologna sandwich.
Hold on. Do you know what the first line that he came in with? He said, "I just ate me a hold on. I just ate me a bologna and government cheese sandwich. I am the real 78 TV, 78 Sports TV. I am the boss and co-leader of the LDBC, and I'm in the back pocket with the PDC. That's why I jack off all their fighters. You understand me?
This
Man,
dude,
if you don't get your bitch ass up out of here, man. What's up with it, Mike James Boxing? What's up with it, Big Facts? 501 Shy Boy Zan. What's going down, man? Hey, man, I had to smash the dude. Man, get the fuck out of here, dude. Like real talk, man. Like do you like real talk? Do you have? I'm just I just need to understand something. What's the point? Like real talk. Just if anybody just troll, like what's the point? Like do you get your rocks off for trolling? Like real talk. I don't know. Man, bro,
It's that.
we had hey, big facts. We had a troll in the building. I had to strike down upon thee with vengeance. And then you shall know my name is the Lord. Oh
Ezekiel
man, that's
25:17, brother.
yep. You know you already know. Hey,
Oh, man.
what's up with him, Mr. J Dub 20 in Texas? Texas in this bitch. And Hyphy said the sad part is it's obvious he's really a 78 fan. He watches all the stream. Why not just be a fan? Only explanation is he's a fetish for 78. Absolutely disgusting. 78 they talked about how the fuck he get back in here? He literally came back.
He's back.
How? He
That
said I'm
dude.
back. Had to go and take a big time shit from the Milwaukee Bologna government team sandwiches, you know. How the hell did he come back? I blocked him. Like literally.
Backup, backup channels, bro. It's backup channels. You must have had like 5 or 6 different channels backed up. You know what I'm saying?
I love say 78 number 2. Like, bro.
Oh, that's what these dudes do, man.
Yo,
I
I
mean,
was
it's
in a
like,
bad mood, but this dude, yo, he got me crying over here, yo. Seriously.
Say, man, I see, because he had a whole different color avatar. The first one was green, that one was blue. Man, say, cuz, say, man, these niggas, they keep it cracking, don't they? God
yeah,
damn
man.
it.
Yeah, man.
Oh
God
man,
damn, man.
oh man, I'm done. I'm done. Man, look, I'm done with the trolls for today, man. Y'all handle these trolls for me. I don't even want to see it because I done had my share of trolls for today. Like real talk. I I didn't get I missed Trill Boxing Talk this morning because I was filling out paperwork. Then I get on World Breaker. I had to smash the troll. I got on BFTB. No, I didn't smash the troll on BFTB, but it was somebody else's. Like, oh, I was on Junior Live this morning and had to smash the troll. Like, damn, all day. I've been getting trolls, trolls, trolls. The troll I smashed on World Breaker, all he put was 3 watermelons, but the name, I can't remember his name. But it was 78 number 3. And he put 3 watermelons emojis.
Oh yeah, I saw that thing too earlier.
Yeah, I
Oh
smashed
man,
him.
talk about just getting hammered, bro. Man, oh man.
Yeah, 501 say he on some Matrix shit. Yeah, he is, bro. Man. But anyway, man, what y'all want to do? Yeah, what y'all want to discuss, man? We can talk about anything. We ain't got to talk about boxing. I don't care. You know what I'm saying? We can talk about it.
Yo, you
How
not
about
gonna
how about
believe,
you?
yo, bro, you not gonna believe this. It's 78 number 3, and he posted picture of a watermelon. Yo, dude, yo, before y'all block him out of here, I just want to
No,
say,
he already blocked.
yo, listen, that's amazing how like you should just change your name to Unfadable. Cause that's how many accounts you got, bro. Like
Bro.
that's crazy, bro.
Man,
I don't even know, man. I just
That's
so
crazy. He literally like, bro, you
bro.
ain't even giving 5 minutes. You
Hey,
didn't give it 5 minutes. You ain't let 78 warm up to a conversation, bro, before you just, you know what I mean? All right, let them talk, then let me just, hop back in here. The dude came right back.
how you said, man, you on fire tonight, man. I don't know what it is, dog. Hey, man, salute to y'all for even coming. Hey, salute to y'all for giving me views, though, man. But goddamn, man.
yeah, man. Okay, let's talk about. Why don't we talk about your boy James Harden, man? He's been on fire this season, though, bro.
Yeah, yeah. Hey, let me get y'all a stat real quick. Um, hold on. I got it. Let me pull it up one
Just
time.
just to let you know, I'm not a fan of James Harden, but I respect what he been doing. Just to let you know, okay?
I, Appreciate it, bro. So, let's say this. So, this is how Cole and what he's doing is so is so out of the ordinary. Take away all the free throws that he's made, and he's still leading the league in scoring at 25.7. Let's turn all those 3-pointers into twos, and he's still leading the league in scoring with 30.7. Like, do you know how astronomically that is, bro?
I'm a James Harden fan.
I'll
say that. I'll say that right now. I'm a James Harden fan. Cutting to James Harden is because his game is not necessarily, but it's effective. You know, it pretty much involves a couple of moves.
Couple of moves and a couple of ticky tack fouls along with it too.
Hey, chill out.
What's up? What's up, Cat? What the fuck? Hold on. Again?
You can't, hold on.
Hold on. Before you say it, this dude is from Houston, Texas, bro. I promise you, 78 Sports TV number 3 is from Houston, Texas, bro. If he's not, he's from somewhere in Texas, dog. I promise you, bro. I got a question. Do any of you guys know where Sharpstown Mall is? Any of you?
No.
Have y'all ever heard of Sharpstown Mall?
No.
Exactly. Sharpstown Mall is in the southwest part of Houston. It's in A-Leaf on the corner of 59, Bel Air, and Fundren.
Oh, they said 78 is Jay Ike. Is Jay Ike from Houston?
I don't know who Jay Ike is, but he gotta be, bro. He gotta be. Ain't no way he could just pop up and just know. You can Google Sharpstown all you want to. It's not even called Sharpstown no more, bro. It's called Plaza America. It's not even a mall no more. It's turned into a flea market.
78 number 2. Oh, he's back. Y'all might as well, y'all can't fade him. You can't fade him, man. Unless Max stay reading the chat, y'all, he's gonna keep coming back, and Mac block him each time.
Like, bro, I'm telling you, man, he's got probably about 10 or 20 different accounts right now. That's just crazy.
This dude remind me of Jason Voorhees and Mike Myers combined, bro. This guy got more lives than a cat.
I swear, man. I mean, I think
Mac is cracking up. Mac is cracking up. He really got that.
Bro, do you understand? That's like this. Hold on, 1, 2.
Count.
We done bought at least 5 of them. We done blocked 2 78 number 3s and 3 78 number 2s, maybe 4 78 number 2s.
Oh my goodness, man! Not even Low Place ain't got that many accounts.
For real, bro.
That he actually makes Low Place look good. I'm telling you. You know how hard for me to say that.
Wow.
I don't. You know what? I tell y'all what. There you go. Because Hyphy, the only moderator here. 501. You've been coming to the chat every day as long as I've been doing them. So I just made you a moderator, homie. Hey, help Hyphy out. I know Hyphy smashing them, but just be right there with him. I need more than one of y'all in here right now, because I can't smash all of them. But yeah, man.
Let's go back to the James Harden conversation before we got ruthlessly interrupted. So
matter
go
of
ahead.
fact, while we on James Harden, I just want to ask y'all right now, who's in the running for MVP in basketball?
I would say Harden, of course. I would still say Westbrook, man, because that dude is carrying a load.
I'd say between them two. I agree with Fuller on that.
Hold on, you say Westbrook?
I said between one or the other, but I give it to James Harden because James Harden been like
bro.
consistent.
I gotta take it away from Westbrook.
Why? What's up?
I'm giving it to Paul George. Paul George has been carrying that team. Paul George is averaging more points. He's averaging more rebounds. He's averaging more steals, and he's giving you assists, and he's playing on both sides of the ball. I'm sorry,
You got. I can give you
Paul
that, but
George. I'm gonna tell you like this: as of right now, behind James Harden, in my eyes, Paul George is number 2 in MVP voting. Giannis
yeah,
is 3. Giannis is 3, and Steph Curry and
Giannis
Steph
is a
Curry is
beast.
4.
Let
Giannis
me
is a big. Hey, go look at. Hold on. Go look at Paul
Giannis is a
George stats.
beast.
Matter of fact, let me
Seriously.
go. Watch this. I'm for the pull up. I'm for the pull him up.
okay. I'll go next after you, Mac.
All right. I'm pulling it up right now. Land of basketball for their 2018 stats. Is this stats per game? Is this 18-19? I just got to make sure this is 2018. Oh no, it's doing their career. No, I don't care about career. I'm talking about right now. That's the only thing about this I hate. All right. Let's see what I got. Let's see what I got. Go to Fantasy Pro. As of right now, Paul George is beating is 26.9 points a game, while Giannis is 26.6 points a game. Giannis has got more rebounds than him at 12.6, but he got 8 rebounds. Giannis got 5.9 assists, while Paul George got 4 assists. Giannis got more blocks at 1.5 blocks to Paul George's half blocks. But here it is. Paul George is beating him by 2.3 steals, while he got 1.4 steals. Paul George is shooting more threes. He's averaging more minutes, more 2-pointers made. Giannis has more turnovers than him, and Giannis fouls more than him, but that fouls don't have nothing to do with it. And then as of last night, that game they played last night, Paul George went for 30 and 11 against Giannis. Giannis didn't score nothing in the first half, 0. They shut him down. What's up with the KO?
Well,
All right.
so yeah, because the thing with Giannis is that Giannis is still at that stage where he still hasn't developed that consistent jump shot. So you can't limit his effectiveness and shut him down. Whereas with
Yeah.
Paul George, he has a developed jumper.
501 say Kawhi hands down to me. Big Fact said Westbrook. What? Hey, Westbrook. To be honest with you, have y'all even heard Westbrook's name being mentioned this season?
I
Paul
have
George
a
has been
bit.
like, who
I
have you
have
been
a
hearing
bit.
more?
Well, I was gonna say I have a bit though, but I believe that Paul George has outshined Westbrook this season though, because I think maybe Westbrook took a bit more of a step back to allow
Hey,
Paul George,
bro,
Paul George to think a little bit.
they just hit him
Nah,
again.
nah, I heard a little bit.
78 just got hit again. Y'all hear me? Hey, fool.
I heard you, bro. I heard that. I just seen that right now.
Yeah, what the
I mean,
fuck?
I'm telling you, bro. I'm telling you, you got about 10 different accounts, man. I'm telling you.
Bro, this dude is a real live Freddy Krueger. He keep coming back. This ain't no dream though.
Back again. My fault. I was talking on the phone real quick. My fault.
Greg Hunter, I
Yeah,
need you, bro. Hey, we got about 30 or 78 Sport TV's accounts. They keep coming on the coming on the chat. I'm
And he
glad
keep
you
talking about sandwiches. That's the key
yeah,
word. Look out for that. Sandwich.
right.
sandwiches. He keep posting watermelon emoji. Hey, and he calling out all the malls.
Stuff that I like. Not no damn bologna sandwich though. I don't like that shit. Hell no. go. You give me
Man.
turkey.
Now,
It
well, now
must
Gregory Wyatt just showed up in the building now, so we're getting loaded here.
Yeah, right on. I know y'all got it. But yeah, man. Hey, so what what about Kerry?
God, I think he still
I mean,
belongs in
that's
that
the yearbook
discussion.
answer. You know, if you're searching for the yearbook answer, you know, I guess you go with Curry.
The only reason I mentioned him, bro, is just because even regardless of what the team doing when he was gone, they look like they wasn't even in first place. They look like garbage. He came back and put them back in position to be the best team like they always are. But even though I don't like Golden State Warriors, I respect them.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And you know, I hear people always talking about they don't like all these superstars playing with each other, but at the end of the day, they taking control of their own destiny, playing with each other. I get tired of everybody looking at these rosters like, man, what a General Motor put together this team. Fuck them. I'm about my money and about my legacy and about winning me some rings before I retire. I can go get some money anytime. Let me go over here, me, you, and you. Just like if you was on the pickup ball right now and you got all the best players on your team, guess what? Y'all gonna stay on that court all day long. That's how I feel. If I come to the court with my squad, we up and we don't lose, that's just what it is. We better than everybody. We got to deal with it. But even though I don't like the squad, I respect him. But I got to give Steph Curry his props. He's not better than Harden, but I give him his props.
Harden,
Yeah,
because
Calvin.
Steph Curry can't guard big. He gets out muscled every time he try to. He don't really play D, but
He can't play D.
every
All he
time
do
he
is
make a
go
catch
ahead.
and shoot, and then he drives to the basket sometime. And but if I had to choose Westbrook to Steph Curry, just my personal opinion.
Oh, you talking about point? If I had to choose
Between the two.
between them, I'm picking Westbrook all day. But what I'm saying
Yeah.
is, Steph is a more pure point guard, even though he shoots. I'm gonna be honest with y'all, and that's some real shit. If any other point guard took the shots that Steph Curry made, they'd be on the bench. Steph Curry just so happened
That's
to
true.
make them. If he
That's
wasn't
true.
making them shots and was missing them, he'd be on the bench because those are ridiculous shots that he's taking.
That's true.
No time.
No, you're right.
Yeah, man, it's crazy. But my boy
Yo,
Harden is having
Mac, let me ask you something. Is this weekend that's Kovalev and Alvarez?
Yep.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I can't work that this
How do
Saturday
y'all
because I
see?
gotta collect some money.
How
Hold
do
on.
you
Is it
think this
Saturday
fight's
or is it
gonna
on
go?
Friday?
Oh
I
wait,
think Saturday.
whatever. The second is Friday, right?
Yeah, let me make sure. Let me make sure.
Whenever the second, it's on the second. Whatever the second is, it's on that day.
No, it's on Saturday.
I
Super
agree.
Bowl's on the third.
It's on Saturday. It's on Saturday. I'm sorry. Friday is Ronald Ellis and DeAndre Ware.
And it's on ESPN or ESPN Plus.
It's on ESPN. It don't even say it don't say plus or not. It just say ESPN 10 p.m.
Okay. I gotta collect some money. Alvarez, make sure
How do
you
you see
knock
this
him out.
Hey, I got
How
a
do
question.
you see this fight going?
Alvarez knockout 6th
Again?
round.
Faster than the first one, or
No,
same time?
No, I'm about
he
to
said
say.
the same time. He said the same time, basically. Because he knocked him out in the 6th round, if I'm not mistaken.
Oh, okay.
So I'm gonna tell y'all, it's this cat that I actually watch. I don't know if y'all watch him, Alberto Machado.
Yeah, of
That's
course.
Alberto Machado.
I just had to ask you, so everybody don't watch Alberto Machado. He's
I
fighting
know.
Andrew.
Fighting this weekend too?
No,
Yeah.
he's fighting next week. He's fighting the same weekend at Tank. I'm gonna miss that fight because I'm gonna be watching Tank fight, but I am gonna go back
me
and
too.
watch it.
Me too.
Yeah,
Who
I
he
am gonna go
fighting?
back and watch it.
I know
Andrew.
about Alberto
Who he
Machado.
fighting?
You know most of them 130 dudes, Mac, I know about.
I know, but I like Alberto Machado. I hate him on his own, but I like that little kid.
Only thing I will say about Alberto Machado, I thought that it was kind of unfair because he beat Jisreel Corrales. Jisreel Corrales really had the super WBA title. And for some reason, they downgraded him to the secondary black belt. I ain't gonna cuss on your channel, Mac. To the secondary black belt. Nah, you know that's a curse. If I was to say the real name of that belt, that's a curse word. That's cursing at me. You know, they downgraded him to the secondary black belt. Then they made Tank the super champ. So I don't know how and why that is, but they just did it. You know, and I thought
You
that
know,
was always
Who he
unfair.
fighting?
Huh? Who is he
Who he?
fighting? I don't know. He got to tell you. Matt got to tell you that.
He's
Yeah,
you know
fighting
what?
who he fighting?
Andrew Cancio.
Oh,
Oh,
okay.
okay.
Okay. Some honestly though, I just wish the WBA would just get rid of the Super Championship and just stick to like one central championship because all this regular and super championships they have is just ridiculous.
You cussing at me now. You cussing
Hold
at
on,
me, Abel.
hold on, but it's the same. But Abel. Oh shit! Hold on.
The reg is you gotta say
I need to drink
secondary
up, bang.
black belt.
I need to drink up, bang. But Abel, it's the same thing as a It's the same thing as a WBC intern belt. Think about it.
Oh,
Think about it.
But they actually considered that secondary black belt you being the champion though. They don't
Okay, but
consider it an intern belt.
if you go look at the boxing rankings, just go look at the ranking list. When they rank those fighters, they rank an intern fighter right below the WBC champion. If they got an intern or a diamond belt. And then you start your ranking at 1, 2, and 3 for the mandatories. It's the same thing with the WBA. You got your super and regular, then you got your mandatories.
Yeah, but if you go on their website, they just have I'm gonna say secondary, and then they got, the super champ. And then, certain ones is vacated, and then certain ones is full. I don't know, man. That shit is just, I don't know, man, with them niggas, man. I just know when you got that super belt, you ain't really got no obligations like that. You ain't got to stress. You could be off for about a year, maybe 2, if you was timed, you know what I mean, and you could keep your strap.
Yeah.
Because he's no longer once upon a time or remember the time. I call him Keith was timed. Because that night in the 7th round, he was timed. Shout out to Josezito Lopez.
Jones
You
is fighting
remember
too. I can't wait to see that.
when we did it, you were young and innocent. Remember how we
Yo,
used to talk?
did our boy come back? Did he come back?
Did he? No,
No, I'm asking.
no. Oh no. I'm finna say no. They struck him enough time. I think he got tired of getting popped. I think every now and again you get slapped enough time.
But how you had
Yeah,
that many
man.
accounts, bro?
Man, I don't know. And when you got YouTube, you can link them all together and just switch to accounts real easily.
Yo, big facts. Yo, you funny, man. He said it's one time, baby. No, it ain't one time. It's was time.
So
It
it's
was because he was timed.
Hey, big facts. Do you remember the time?
And as my boy Fuller would say, once upon a time.
But I'm gonna tell you one thing: he's running out of time.
You ain't lying about that.
I have a new one though. I have a new Keith. I don't want to run mine Thurman.
This guy is stupid. Fool is an idiot.
Hey,
Yeah.
Calvin Holmes said he's working on another account right now.
Are you
Hey,
serious?
I call him. Do you remember the time? You know what I'm saying? Once upon a time. Do you remember the time? It's all the same to me.
Yeah. Or
Do
Keith.
you remember
Keith.
when we
I done my
did
time
it?
Thurman. No, Keith. I done my time.
Yo, somebody said that was. He said that was a prom song.
Oh shit!
Oh man, that was a good one. He said that was a prom song.
Hey, Hyphen said y'all shouldn't have said anything. He's generating 12 more accounts right now, and they all go get smashed on.
We
Say,
ain't
man,
playing.
I'm stepping on heads now. Trolls get stepped on.
What's good, Mark
You know,
Wonderlich? I see you, man. Get that
deal with
Bears helmet off, man.
it.
God, don't nobody want to see that.
I'm a
hold
Vikings
on.
fan.
Watch yourself. Watch yourself. Look here. I respect the Bears. That's like my second favorite team. Like real talk.
No.
Oh, Jay, I got. Oh, that was a dude. Yo, Mac, go to your chat real quick. That was a dude they was talking about. Cause
Hey,
Hyphy, he said, "What's up, man?"
bro, I didn't even say anything.
Yo, y'all got me crying on Max panel today. Yo, the man said, "What's good, everyone?" He came in here smooth. Yo, man, he came in here all calm like nothing happened.
Yeah.
Oh man, that was I'm done, yo. Oh, this had to be the funniest live, yo. Oh man,
Oh my god, man.
oh man,
Uh,
y'all got me crying,
He
yo.
tried to come in as his full name in there, and he still got
Yeah, he got
snatched.
yo mad quick.
Lou,
He was saying it
come
was
on, Blake.
and me
Who
and me.
that? Who that?
We don't know who Jay Ike is. We was like, who is that? And then he came under his regular name and said, "What's up?" Like he wasn't gonna get
Right.
shot. He thought he had the whole arm of God, yo. He thought he was protected. Thought he was
Yeah,
protected.
tell him, Gregory. He ain't had a knockout since Soda Caras in 6 years ago.
Yeah, let's
Six.
talk about that Buster. Yeah, I mean, Keith
Hey,
Thurman,
Buster.
man. Let me tell you something, man. Keith Thurman, you never felt power like mine. Josito Lopez obviously it wasn't really that affected by the power because he kept coming forward with no head move.
Mhm.
So I'm doubting Keith Thurman's punching power. And like Kurt said earlier, he wasn't sitting down on nothing. And even when he did sit down on something, it
Let
wasn't
me tell
very
you.
effective.
Let me tell you something. I love boxing. I really do. Guess what? I still ain't watched that fight,
Oh shit.
bro.
We know,
I'm,
dude. We know that.
he
I
still.
forgot
I
that
don't.
you didn't watch it.
I knew you didn't want to watch that fight. He told us that the week of the fight.
Yeah, he not even getting a rewatch from me, bro. He's not counting my. He's not getting my rating. Nah, fuck that.
Yo,
That's one of those.
Big Fact said, but who got dropped? Yeah,
Hey,
Thurman was about to get dropped too because he was timed.
hold on, hold
Literally
on. Hey, big facts. You right. Hosito got dropped, but they keep get the knockout. One
negative.
time, one time ain't been one time in 6 years. So do you remember the time when he was one time? That's why I call him remember the
Remember the
time.
time. Word.
Right,
Once
exactly.
a once upon a time, he was a knockout artist. Then he starts actually having competition, and he ain't knocked nobody out since. Cause you don't lose power, bro. You just been fighting a
Right,
bunch of bus drivers and knocking them out who easy to knock out. Then
right.
then come up with the excuse talking about I just wanted to see if I can go 12 rounds. No, you didn't. You couldn't knock him out, so you just went ahead and boxed because you got great boxing skills. I will get a hold of it. He got some good boxing skills, but he looked a little rusty and a little off. From the clips I saw from round by round. I seen highlights on Instagram all day. He looked
Keith,
a little
what's
rusty.
Sign Thurman?
Right,
He
right.
he couldn't
What's
box on that back foot.
what's Sign Thurman?
Right. What's so funny to me though? You know what's so
What's up?
funny to me though in scoring the fight though? After like maybe the sixth round, I scored the fight 8 rounds to 4 for Thurman, but in the second half of the fight, you could pretty much say that Josecito Lopez outworked and basically and you could say outpunched Keith Thurman in the second half of the fight after round 6. Because the one thing I noticed is that, and I said this on BFTV's live stream after the fight, that he kept dropping his left hand after getting hit with that right hook. And I'm like, why are you dropping that hand though, bro? You're gonna get countered with a left hook. And guess what? He did in the 7th round, and he should have been knocked out.
He to be honest with you, he got tired. He got tired.
Yeah,
He had his daddy in the crowd worried. His girl was
right,
all the way crying and scared on the TV
right.
watching.
What really
You don't want to see.
annoys me about Keith Thurman is that the dude, anytime he gets hurt, he like moves around the ring, trying to circle around the shit though, bro. Like Do you understand that judges don't like that stuff unless if you establish it that's kind of your style, but know how to do it correctly? Like, dude, you just don't run around like that. After you get hurt, though, bro. Like dudes like Keith Thurman and Terrence Crawford, they know how to cut off the ring and beat the crap out of you, bro.
They
Big
already
facts
made a
say
meme.
big,
They already made a
so,
meme. They already made a meme of Keith Thurman getting hurt.
yeah,
Yeah, I
they
seen
did.
it
Yeah, they did.
from commentary, and I started crying when I heard it.
Big facts said he was exhausted from all that running. Yeah, I know he gonna have to do a lot of. Look, man, he ain't beating Earl, man. That
No
this
way.
man, I don't know what drugs people is taking and thinking that Keith Thurman, even when he was at his best, bro, he can't. Yo, it's not a amount of fights that he could take to get ready for Earl. And like I said, we discovered something new about Keith Thurman. You can knock him out with a headshot if you try.
Right. He ran like a chicken. He ran like a chicken.
Hey, so the mirror I just got a notification. Um, the mirror drop said Eddie Hearn. We already talked about this today, but they literally just dropped it. And it say Eddie Hearn has made an offer to take Joshua across the pond for the first time to defend his world title. Anthony Joshua could be set for his first trip across the pond after Eddie Hearn made an offer to American Showdown. Yet it's not looking like the fight with fellow champion Deontay Wilder will happen anytime soon. When negotiations stalling as Wilder edges closer to rematch with Tyson Fury, having made Wilder a last-ditch offer earlier this month, it appears Joshua's team has have moved to on with promote Eddie Hearn instead approaching Jarrell Big Baby Miller about a world title fight. Miller co-promoter Greg Cohan revealed to ESPN the offer is to take on Joshua on June 1st or June 8th at New York's iconic Madison Square Garden, which could be Joshua's debut in the United States. He said Eddie had made an offer and we'll see what happens, Cohan told ESPN. Obviously, for every fighter, promoter, and manager was what's better than fighting for the heavyweight championship of the world? We've been discussing it for a while, but now we've made official offers. There has been substantial movement on the money, and we're under $1 million apart. At, at it said at his point, but at this point is what they're trying to say. Fighting for the title against Joshua is everybody's goal, but the economics have to make sense. I'm hopeful we can get there. We're not there yet, but everybody's negotiating in good faith. There has been progress, but we just have to see if we can get there. I certainly would love to see Jarrell fight for the title against Joshua. It's Madison Square Garden. It will be Jarrell's hometown. What's better than that? Joshua still has Wembley reserved for April 13th date, which could potentially be filled with the fight with Dillian White. But as Eddie Hearn keeps his options open and huge bout Wilder or Fury look to be off the table, he could be calling off the Wembley date to head stateside. So, reason I read that is not for Big Baby Miller, because we all been talking about that all day. Actually, that's actually what my live stream was about earlier that I had to delete. But this last line, he could call off the Wembley date to head stateside. Y'all remember we talked about that last week?
That's right.
And y'all remember I told y'all what could possibly happen for calling off that Wembley date?
Right.
Are they ready to lose that type of money? Hey, so appreciate that, Mark. Wanted to appreciate that. And Calvin Holmes said Eddie Hearn desperately trying to keep AJ in the limelight. Yeah, bro, that's how I feel. That's why I think he's steady talking about AJ, because ain't nobody thinking about AJ. Like, real talk, nobody's thinking about it. I think they just trying to oversaturate the media with Anthony Joshua's name right now, because every single day has been a different story. Like, have y'all noticed that?
Mm-hmm.
Like every
Yep.
day, all last week, we had something to say about Eddie Hearn and Joshua offering somebody an offer. The next day, they turning that offer down because they lowballing them. Like Monday, it was Fury. Tuesday, we talked about the text message that Fury exposed. Wednesday, it was Dillian White turning the offer down that he got. Thursday, we was talking about he couldn't find a fight. Friday was the rumors about Klitschko. And
Yeah,
then
you.
no, Thursday was the rumors about Klitschko. Friday was the rumors that he was supposed to fight Dillian White, and it was going to be announced over the weekend. He didn't announce nothing over the weekend, and today is Monday. He's supposed to be fighting Jarrell Big Baby Miller now. The date is not going to happen. Like, bro, it's been something different every single day,
Yeah, you know what? You got a good point, man. These boys is all over the place. Damn.
bro. Like, come on, man. See, you if you're trying to make the fight, at least you'll be consistent because the person that you're negotiating with will hear something about it on a constant basis, like Fury and Wilder. All you've been hearing is them two trying to make the fight with each other. We had a couple forks in a row with people with Fury's camp coming out talking about they want each other to fight a tune-up, or Fury would rather go fight Joshua so he can get a belt day meeting and be a bigger clash or something like that, or the concussion theory, but it ain't. They still was making that fight. Frank Warren kept coming out saying, "No, we're making the fight. We're negotiating for the fight." As far as Eddie Hearn, he keep coming out with something different every single day. And even with me hearing those rumors about Klitschko, these rumors is coming from somewhere, bro. And I believe they all coming from Matchroom. They're getting leaked from Matchroom in some kind of way to keep Joshua's name in the news. Like it makes no sense.
Man, they
You know,
stalling. They doing some type of stalling tactics for some reason. Something ain't right. Something ain't stirring the Kool-Aid.
The
you
bot,
know,
Yeah.
the bot,
you know, the
the
one thing I'm thinking about too is that it makes me question if Matchroom Boxing has the deep pockets that they claim they had.
they
Bro,
don't.
Because
told,
I'm gonna
I
tell you
told
something. I'm
they
gonna
spent
tell
the
you
money
something.
on round car girls in the sanctioning body. Bro. That's what they
Let me
spent
tell you
on.
something. You know why Anthony Joshua is having money? It doesn't come from his fights. It comes from endorsed. He's endorsed by so many things in the UK that's how he stays. It
Hey,
has
but
nothing to do with his fights. It's
so
yeah,
endorsement.
I'm gonna ask you guys this, both all three of you guys. Hyphy proposed this question, and this makes sense. Why would you come across the pond and fight in front of 7,000 fans when you could stay at home and fill up a stadium for 80,000 fans? Your country deserves it. A Juicy J. Plus, in America, we do press tours. So,
He said DOG said he better ask for 50. Miller better ask for 50%. He just might. He that crazy. Even though he don't deserve it.
Miller ain't
I,
never made $1 million in a fight.
but he be asking for
And,
10. But he
yeah,
asked for 10 to fight prospects.
the crazy thing about it, his biggest payday is 300,000.
God damn.
Yeah,
Three
that's his
hundred
big.
thousand, huh?
That's his biggest
Yeah, this
purse.
other dude, Liquid BJJ, yo, that name is a little suspect, champ. I
No,
think
no,
he.
no, no. Look with BJJ. Salute. Yeah, he's been
No, he
he
cool. He
fought.
seem cool. Nah, I know he cool.
Yeah, yeah.
Yo,
He
but
follows
he
all the LDBC channels.
he
Salute to you, huh?
nah, but he asked though, stay ready and panel. How many more fights does Munguia need to level up before Boo Boo, Charlo, and Billy Ho? Well,
Well,
bro, he fighting 50.
hold on. First off, he's at 154, not 160,
That's
so
what
he
I
ain't
was
gonna be
saying.
fighting none of them.
You know what I'm saying,
Uh, who he needs to be fighting next, honestly, is giving some real. Well, for starters, uh, he need to try and unify with Jerry Hurd, Jamel Charlo. Uh, well, those are the only ones with the belt. So for starters, he need to try to unify with them, and then after that, he need to try to fight some of these reputable, these reputable WBO. Well, he's gonna fight Dennis Hogan, but J Rock is right there for the picking at 154. Kell Brook is right there for the picking at 154. He just beat Takashi Inui, who's ranked number 3 in the WBO. Um, you gotta. He already beat Leon Smith, and Leon Smith was ranked number 5 at the time in the WBO. So he's fighting top level opponents as far as ranking in the WBO, but it is more. He needs to fight, some more reputable opponents. But I think he does need to try to unify. Uh, I like Jaime, but I don't think as far as skill level wise, I don't think he's ready. But because he has a belt, I do think he needs to unify. Anybody want to add on?
Look, man, you basically summed it all up in a nutshell. I mean, I don't think only the best person he could fight with just his defense is slightly better than his. To me, is Jared Hurd. You know what I mean? So this Jaime Munguia, man, when I think of a tutorial on how to get CTE, no offense, he's a good fighter, but I just think about him. He just pops up in my head because I just think of action fighters that don't have any defense. I don't want to see that for him because I actually like the kid. I hope that he actually moves on to like a Robert Garcia.
Man, if Robert got a hold of him, he'd be an amazing fighter.
Because I like Jaime Munguia too. You know what I mean? I really do. I don't have a problem with him. You know what I mean? He seems to want to fight everybody, but I know they're not going to throw him in there with anybody just yet because they don't trust him. He got the belt, but it's like one of those dudes that got a belt that, you know what I mean, your promoters and your managers don't really, you know what I mean, trust. They don't say it, but.
Yeah. Smash that like button. Smash the like button.
I hear somebody in the back listen while we live.
Rocky, that Jared Hurd fights like Rocky.
Who said that?
Yeah,
Who said
I
that?
did.
Oh yeah, I knew somebody. He fight like Rocky. Nah, not at Rocky 3 though, man.
No. I didn't say he fight. Hold on. I didn't say Jared Hurd fight like Rocky. I say Jared Hurd and Rocky got the same defense. They use their chin.
Oh. Nah, but he had decent defense in 3. That was the best Rocky overall.
No. Rocky started fighting slick. He didn't have no defense. What defense Rocky had in any fight? Go look at that. You tell me defense Rocky failed.
Shoot, Clubber ain't have no jab. Clubber, that's the first boxer I ever see that didn't use a jab at all. Like literally, didn't even try to throw a jab. I love Clubber, but I still love Clubber though. I still love that. Yo, the man threw hooks and didn't get tired, like Jaime Munguia. They didn't really get tired.
Jaime got a nice jab though. He ain't got no snap on it, but he sits on his jab. I like his jab. He put too much behind his punches at times though.
The thing is about him is, I will say, he did show me he can box a little bit. He showed me in this fight he can box a little bit. I'm not saying elite boxer status, but he know how to box. A little bit.
That's what I was saying the other day. Earlier when somebody said when did he decided to fight on his back foot, man. Yeah. He looked good fighting on his back foot, actually.
He know how to box a little bit. He got some boxing.
Yeah, he got a little boxing skills, man.
Yeah. Shoot. When you first heard Jim Lampley introduce him, it was like the best thing in the world. I'll never forget that last HBO commercials. It said Jaime Munguia. He shocked the boxing world. I was like, oh my goodness. So he was saying. With a stunning victory over Saddam Ali. Nah, for real. That's how the commercial went.
Bro, I'm gonna tell y'all that fight right there, bro. Cali don't want fight. Cali put me on game with Jaime, bro. Before Saddam Ali, Cali and Black Fight Fan kept telling me. He said, bro, don't be shocked if Saddam Ali get beat. He said this dude Jaime is no slouch. I said, man, I just watched. This is exactly what I said, bro. I just watched Saddam Ali beat up one of my favorite fighters. Going out, I'm thinking I was actually going to that Miguel Cotto fight. I was gonna go to that Miguel Cotto fight, but I couldn't get off work, and I ended up having to watch it on TV and to watch my boy go out like that. I was upset because that's like the third fighter, one of my favorite fighters I watched get pummeled going out the door, and so I'm thinking Saddam Ali, he all right. I just picked him to win that fight against Hyman because it was a short notice fight. They picked it in the last week. I'm matter of fact, I was switching back and forth because Devin Haney was fighting it that same day. It was a Friday,
Mm.
and I switched back, and they were walking in the ring. They introduced themselves, and Jaime Mugia came out and dropped him like within the first 30 seconds. I was like, wait, okay, that was a look. He took his knee. He took the knee, got his little 8 count and got up. Come back, Jaime got to work, throwing straight hammers. I'm like, what the fuck? Who is this kid? Kelly came back. He said, I told you. I told you. I told you. I'm like, God damn, he beat the fuck. I quit watching the Devin Haney fight because Saddam Ali was getting beat up so badly.
He was throwing
It was,
perfect hooks. He was turning all the
bro,
way in with his weight and with his shoulder and his torso, and his
bro,
I was. That's why Saddam Ali's he was doing the stanky leg and all of that. He was getting rocked all over the ring. He was throwing perfect hooks at him. I was just like, oh
bro.
my god.
And the thing is, he couldn't defend it because he was throwing them to the body and he was coming back up to the head in combinations with straight hooks. It was like how Saddam didn't know what to do because he didn't train for it, and it
And,
was a
and,
short
and
notice
and what
fight.
did your boy Jim Lampley say? He said, "Well, after watching him in this fight, well, I would have rather seen Triple G fight Jaime Munguia than did what homeboy? What was homeboy name? Damn, can't think of his name
Saddam
right.
Ali.
No. Who
Oh,
Triple G? Nah,
Triple G.
no. Who Triple G fought around that time? Oh man, before he got the Canelo fight again,
My Vanis
Vadas
Matarazzo.
Matarosen. Yeah, couldn't think of his name.
Man, to be honest with you, bro, that I if Triple G would have took that fight on the same notice, uh, he'd
He
have
might
got
have.
beat up too. Hey,
You
Liquid
think
BJJ said, "Damn, man, you cut my username. I thought NYC's in the house."
Oh,
He
my
said,
fault.
"But
You
I
from
guess
New York? My fault,
I guess
champ.
you don't know
My
shit
fault.
about the."
That's the
He said,
point
"I guess you
coming
don't
out.
know shit about the ground game."
Nah, my fault. My
uh,
fault, champ. Now you from New
got
York. I can't diss you. My fault, champ. My fault.
got him. Got him. Got
Look what BJJ. Just do this for me to get outreach going. I hope you're ready. I hope you're
Yo, man. Forget Kel. Matter of fact, what Kel Brook doing? What you
hey,
doing, Kel Brook?
hey, you know what though? Hyphy got a point. Hyphy said you ain't heard from Saddam Ali since.
Nah, he
Bro,
fought. He fought. It looked
yeah,
bad. I forgot who he fought.
Mauricio Herrera.
Yeah, Mauricio Herrera.
you know what I'm thinking too. I felt like
But bro,
they set up Saddam Ali to get his ass beat, bro.
bro, you know what's crazy? He fought Mauricio Herrera in a 10-round bout.
Mm,
Yeah,
crazy.
a 10-round bout.
Man, oh man. Damn
And
shame, man.
I think they fought at 147 too, if I'm not mistaken.
Mm. Gonna think
Damn
about
shame what they did to that dog.
it. Got that right.
I
And
see you jumped in here, our fella. I see you.
Yo, what's up with it?
We all try to emulate it, but none of us can get it quite right.
Greetings. Greetings from the north side.
You're gonna have to get that on a t-shirt, champ, and mail it to all.
Sure
You know what?
did. Good idea. Good idea. Greens from the north side.
Yes, sir. Hey, stay ready though, bro. I hope you bring that to one LBT sometime soon, man. He's freaking hilarious, bro.
Oh yeah, that's my boy, man. I just don't
Yo,
ever know when he's free.
Right.
that dude is hilarious. Yeah, he is hilarious, man. And he's like a naturally funny dude. Like that dude, he is off the hook.
Man, I still keep listening to that replay when he was on a couple weeks ago, man.
He said, I remember never forget when he's talking about the his reaction to the Wilder and Fury fight. He said, "Man, I was looking at Wilder like, why you ain't hitting all that cottage cheese down there?" I was like, "Yo, this dude is great."
Hey, and he goes like, "You'll be a nigger for life. That's real. You'll be a nigger for life, yeah." Yeah, man.
But man, what so since you here, our fella, we was talking earlier about uh Alida Alvarez because you know that fight is this weekend and Sergey Kovalev. How you see that going down, brother?
Hey, stop it. That's this weekend. Eladir Alvarez against Kovalev.
Yeah, it's the second.
Wow.
He didn't even
It is,
realize
ain't it?
that.
Yo,
Dang.
that just came up on us. Wow. Wow. Should be another routine, pretty much a routine victory for Eladir Alvarez. I think he might go ahead and stop. No, let me recant that statement. I think it's just gonna go to UD. I think it's gonna go to UD. I think Sergey is gonna be able to last the 12 rounds, but it's gonna be a wide decision for Eladir Alvarez. I can see that. I can see that. I mean,
You say you think it's gonna go to decision, though, bro?
yeah, I think it's gonna go to decision. I think Sergey is gonna have enough to go to 12 rounds, but not enough to win the fight.
I don't. I think Sergey gonna get knocked out again, and the reason I say that is once you got knocked out and somebody see how you got knocked out, they gonna find a way to take advantage of it, especially in the rematch. Go back and look at the third time that Antonio Tarver fought Roy Jones. The first time you remember it was a decision that they gave to Roy. Second time he clipped him. Third time, go look exactly where he hit him in the same spot.
I mean,
Think about when Fury and Wilder go back and fight for the second time. You think it's gonna go to decision? I think Fury might fuck around and catch that. He ain't gonna catch that left hook, but he gonna catch that right.
I don't know about that fight either. It's not set in stone. I
It's
mean,
not, but
we talking like Fury can't improve. The dude's only 29 years old. He can
And
get a
I'm
hell
not.
of a lot better.
No, no,
He
no.
hasn't topped out.
I agree. No, I agree with what you're saying, but it's what happens. Look, I believe something got taken out of Fury in that fight, bro. I think he's more susceptible to the punches. This shows why you think that it was so. Even though Adam Kornowski's not the biggest puncher, why you think it was so easy for Gerald Washington to get faded by all these dudes after Wilder fought him? He has not been the same, bro. He used to be at least durable before he fought Wilder.
That's yet to be seen yet. That's yet to be seen because
I'm
all I know is Fury rose from the dead and was able to box off, actually come back in the round in that 12th round.
I well
True
he
or false?
no,
True or
you're
false?
right. You're right. But I'm just letting you know, like, man, you never really the same, man, after fighting Wilder, man. I'm just that's what history showing me. You know what I'm
It,
saying?
it,
With
it's
with him,
true.
with Bermain Stever, like all of these dudes, man, they just it's something in their body that ain't right no more, man. And I ain't gonna lie.
All these dudes, but who's the only one that's actually been able to fight Wilder hurt?
I fella.
It's only been Fury.
I
It's only been Fury. Fury is the only fighter that's been able to capitalize on Wilder's sloppiness and some of Wilder's mistakes.
the towel was really supposed to be thrown in. It was Freddie Roach holding homeboy back. You know what I mean? So the towel was really supposed to be thrown in. We wasn't even supposed to be talking about this right now.
It's It's true, but we are here. We are here in the winter, and it's officially marked down. Books as a draw, and Tyson Fury is still the lineal champion.
And look, when he get knocked out, I just want you to say, like, you know what I mean? I just want you to say, like a commentator would say, it was a devastating straight right hand. Because that's all I see in the near future. That's all I see. Being
Yeah.
honest. When I look at my
Well, I
crystal
hope.
ball, it might shoot. It might even be you know what? I take it back. It could be a left hook. Cause shoot, the left hook almost got him out of there last time. And I didn't think the left was that freakish like that. But shoot, that made his head bounce off the mat like a basketball. So, but I give
Yeah.
Fury credit. I give Fury credit though. You right though. Fury did box good. I just don't think that that's gonna help him the second time. I believe something got taken out of Fury. That's just me personally. I don't think that. I'm telling you, them brain scans didn't read right at first when he went to the neurologist. I'm telling you, man. That's why all his family and all of them was scared. He probably was at the third stage of a concussion. Forget the second stage. That's how hard Wilder hit, bro. And watch it. Like I look at it like this. Well, after this fight, Fury ain't gonna fight for a while. After the second Wilder fight, he ain't gonna fight for a while. I don't see
Mm,
him mixing it right up. That's too much, man. He's gonna get clipped eventually. That's what showed us. That's one thing we did learn in that first fight. It don't matter how bad Wilder was boxing, he's gonna get caught at some point in some time. But this time, because of what got taken out of you the first fight, will you be able to really withstand that? Well, we'll see.
yeah, we will see. Definitely, we will see. But yeah, going back to Eladir Alvarez and Kovalev, stay ready. Yeah, you could be right about that. I just see. I don't. I'm just not a believer. I'm not totally proven. Alvarez isn't totally proven to me that he has that knockout power.
Nah,
You
he
know what I
was never
mean?
a power puncher. You know that. You Canadian.
And
You know
that's that you can see that in his record. I think he has like maybe a 50% KO ratio.
no, he's not a big puncher, but that was the crazy thing about it. I actually had him winning on decision the first time,
I
but
feel,
he surprised me by knocking him out.
I feel you, David Thomas. He said, I agree with our fellow. This fight is far from giving. J.A. Dixon said it was only one round to his head. His head wasn't clear. If somebody almost knocks you out, you're going to remember that. He talking about the Wilder Fury.
Yeah, I know. I could
Wilder
tell
know
by
he
how he
can
worded it.
he can knock him out. So next time he won't be so anxious. Wilder got that decision, got the decision maker either round. Too many pro boxers upset me because they gave Fury too much credit. Yeah, um, I agree with that. But Fury's the only person, and I'm gonna tell you, like when I first made the video, when they first announced the fight, it was one of my first few videos. I straight up said, this is a 50-50 fight. However you want to look at it. Even now, it's still a 50-50 fight. Because if like all I feel to say, let's say he goes in and he decides, let me work on these skills and to stay away from Wilder, just completely, just tap move, and do that, and just completely stay away from Wilder and don't give him a chance to clip him, because one thing that I did notice about Fury in that fight, his stamina lasted all 12 rounds because of the type of fighter that he is, and he did that same thing with Klitschko. The only
Yes.
difference is Wilder is taller than Klitschko.
Hmm.
So if he sit there and box and keep that his footwork is so good, man. I like to keep harkening on that. That footwork is immaculate to be that goddamn big, man.
And have you seen the new pictures on Fury? Fury has lost more weight and is looking more fit, more in shape since even the last videos we saw, maybe 2-3 weeks back of him doing some pad work and him looking sharp, light on his feet. He even looks lighter now.
I ain't seen none of that.
There's some
I
new
seen
pictures of him. He's doing a GQ photo shoot. You know what I mean? So they got Tyson wearing a nice little 3-piece suit and whatnot. Tyson's looking good, man. He's looking good. I can't even lie. He looks a lot better than from when he fought Wilder on December 1st. He looks a lot.
Hey man,
You can see it in his face. You can see it in his face that
yeah.
he's lost maybe like 10,
I
15
definitely
pounds.
I definitely see what our fella's talking about, and I will give him credit. Our fella, I don't want you to think I'm taking credit away from him. I actually have to admit this. He is the only one to have survived the Alabama Slammer. He actually could say that, or did he? It's
Yeah,
like a
or
comic,
did he? Or
comic
did
book,
he? You know what I mean?
and then it goes to the next page.
That's why it's such an intriguing. It's going to be such an intriguing second fight. You know what I mean? I'm glad the rematch is definitely on. Fury's off the clock because he definitely was on the clock. You know what I mean? With all this hearsay that was going on, whether if he wasn't going to take the fight, if he was going to go to Joshua route. But it's good that he's finally came to his senses, and we're going to get this rematch on and popping for what they say April or May.
yeah.
April and May in the Barclays Center. Even better.
Yeah.
So it might be a little bit easier for the UK man them to reach to Brooklyn. Connections might be easier to Brooklyn than they are to LA. So yeah, we'll see. It's gonna be a live event.
Man. So I got a question. What y'all think about George Groves' return?
Oh,
Well, that took some steam away from another option that Eddie Hearn could have used to fill that April 13th date because he could have put Groves in there for a rematch against Callum Smith, and that probably would have at least drew 50 to 60,000. I mean, to put some other good UK fighters on the undercard or whatever, that could have drew some people out. I
I think
mean, the
he's still
UK.
having dreams
Go
of that
ahead.
right hand still, our fella.
Damn, man. I didn't
Yeah,
think
that's what
George
it.
Groves would have retired like that.
That's what it is. I'm kind of like disappointed in George Groves myself, but
Because I looked at him as a good boxer too. Yeah, so I understand what you're saying.
his
Shoot.
retirement, the way it is stands right now, he's pretty much relegated himself to being a high level domestic fighter. You know,
I'm with our fella with that too, and also to me, I'll care depending on who he fights. If it was a rematch with Callum Smith, then maybe I would have cared a little bit more about it. He can't, if he's just trying to come back and ease his way back into the game with a light touch, then I'm not gonna really care. I'll wait for the next one. That's how I kind of feel about George Groves with that.
Okay. What about you, Fula and Abel? Okay.
Fula,
Well,
Fula shipping that pack on.
Hey,
no, no, no.
what was the question?
Fula's handling that package. That's what he's doing.
Okay, okay.
Okay.
Package. But what do you think, George Groves? George Groves retired today.
Uh, you know, that's a bad break for matchroom boxing, I guess. They could have filled up another vacant spot if in case of that Joshua or Dillian White fight didn't take place. But it is what it is. I don't have much to say about that.
Okay. So, hey, who's listening to Journey?
Don't even look this way. It ain't me.
Nah, I was watching this tutorial on how to make a lobster tail or whatever.
You don't know how to make lobster tails?
Yeah,
Man,
man, I'm
man,
trying to
look,
steam it right. I'm trying to steam it like never mind. I ain't gonna say that on
man,
the page.
look, bro. If you don't go, if you don't go make you a Pinterest account,
Yo, Mac is stupid, yo.
I'm
Yo,
just
yeah.
saying. Well, I got some. I don't know if to say if it's good news, if it's bad news, if it's
Oh man,
honestly, I'm gonna say it's worthless news in my opinion.
what
You'll
is it?
see why. Um, Jose Ramirez says the Prograis fight will happen. It's just a matter of fact of when. He's been running from dude, but at
Oh
this
man,
point, but hold on, but at this point, uh, Prograis. I wonder is Prograis still the mandatory in the WBC right now?
I don't
Even
know
though he's
because
in
he
the,
about
even
to
though
No,
fight.
he
He's
he
about
just
to
has that
fight.
diamond belt.
yeah,
Yeah,
he
but he's
has the
about to
diamond.
fight for the WBA
I
against
know.
Homeboy. Against Homeboy. That beat
Um,
my
Hero
Cuban brother,
Relic.
Rancis
Uh,
Bartholomew. Yeah,
Really. He's
yeah,
but see,
Relic.
no,
Yeah, Relic.
Shoot, I'm
Kieran
really
Relic.
forward to see Josh Taylor and that other dude that hit hard. What's his name?
Baranchek.
Yeah,
Action Baranchek.
oh
bro.
my god, that dude is a savage. I don't care. Can't
Bro,
nobody tell me he ain't eat human flesh when he was a
bro,
kid.
dude, Baranchik put that knot on old dude's face, dog. That dude had a knot. It looked like he had a tumor on his forehead, man.
Yo, for real, he
On
hit
his
hard.
forehead.
I could tell he
Dude
hit
had dude looked like he had a tumor on his forehead. They had to stop the fight, dude.
for real, yo.
Matter of fact, I'm gonna pull that shit up.
No, I remember I watched that fight. I
I
watched it.
know, I know. I just want to see the pictures.
Fool, are you back? You done? You done shipping off them packages? Fooler, where you at? Fooler, who speaking Spanish?
I don't know, bro.
Me no speaking no, me no speaking no probably Yidget. Yeah, that was Yidget. That was his name, Yidget.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah,
Yeah. Anthony
yeah,
Yidget.
yeah. I'm looking at his eye right now. Dog,
You might as well
oh,
break go what's the name? Turn your camera on, man. Show
oh man,
show the phone.
oh man.
As well since you brought it up.
Huh?
I said you might as well turn your camera on real quick so the chat can see.
Oh, I already seen
Oh, you sit there. Oh,
it. But yeah, hold on. Let me put it. Let me.
my phone is off.
Yeah,
So
yeah, that's who what's the name is about to fight.
Jeez.
Yeah,
yeah,
Baranchik did that, dog.
yo, Baranchek hit hard, bro.
Yeah, I'm not
I could tell
bullshitting.
he hit hard. I could tell he hit hard. He looked like one of them dudes you be sparring with. You like, God damn, this motherfucker.
Dude,
Taylor should be able to easily outbox him though.
He should. He should.
He's a straightforward come.
I agree. I pick him to win that fight too. I agree 100% what our fella just said. He got to box. He got to definitely. He can't sit there at all. Because if that boy catch you, this time could be your last time. Oh my goodness.
Hey, do y'all see that in the chat?
Oh my
Oh yeah,
God.
we can see that. My
Hold on.
goodness, bro.
Hold on.
That's the type of shit that make your girlfriend cry in the audience, mama, all the girls in your family. That's the type of fight that is.
Hey, Echo, have you ever seen Fernando Vargas' ad after the first fight with Shane Mosley, bro?
Do y'all
Yeah,
see that? Oh
yeah,
shit.
I did. I remember.
Oh, dude,
Yeah,
that's even worse.
yeah. Y'all see that in the chat?
Oh,
Y'all see that?
Yep,
I remember that fight, yo. That fight messed me up. I kept turning away, Mac.
I
I
did.
know.
I was intrigued because I was his eye was like that for at least 2 rounds. He just kept getting bigger and bigger. I was wondering When is the ref
Right.
gonna stop this fight?
Right. Exactly.
See my man with his rocket thing in the back. Mac, man, go, man, turn your camera off. Don't nobody want to see that.
What is this? What, you don't like that? You don't like that? Rockets on mine, homie. Rockets on mine, homie. Hey, man, y'all know what it is, man. It is what it is, man. It is what it is. You see my painting up there? Y'all see that painting up there? I did that shit.
You
I
did? You
did
can
that.
draw it back? For
Yeah, I
real?
could draw. Yeah.
God,
That's
you know
nice.
I always that's one thing a lot of people don't know about me. I always wished I could draw, man. But I never had the patience. See, I could have the patience for you to teach me the
Hold on.
skill of box. I don't know why I didn't have the patience to learn how to sit down, draw people. Like I wanted to be like Jack in the Titanic, man. I
What's that
wanted to
name say
draw
right there?
Boss
What's
Mac.
that?
You ain't
What?
lying.
Okay.
What? Part of the
I'm dead
Boss Mac
ass.
collection.
I'm dead ass, man. Fella, I'm serious, man. I wanted to draw girls and like Jack in the Titanic. I swear to God, bro.
True. Wait,
But I
ain't
was
never
never
too
good at
late
it.
to get into that.
Oh, you stupid. But I was never good at it.
Yeah, Mark Wonderlich, they suspended his live. Yeah, that's
Well,
what
he said me.
So,
He talk about me.
he asked that they suspend your account.
Yeah, man. I'm living through Mac right now, man.
Hey, big money. Hey, check this out. Out of everybody that Regis got to fight, I think Josh Taylor is his biggest problem. And I know you think he gonna fuck him up. I need you to go watch that little. I need you to go watch Josh Taylor. I respect the fuck out that white boy. That boy cold, man. I like that dude. For we need. I gotta emphasize this one time for everybody in the chat, for everybody on the panel. We need more white champions or white contenders as fighters. Reason being, we need we need those storylines in boxing. Having a white champion and things like that actually helps build the sport back. I'm not even joking.
Yo, I'm not
Uh,
mad at you for that. I mean, I'm happy that Caleb Plant got a strap, but I know
man, I'm
Yeah.
glad he got it. I want to see Josh Taylor.
I do too.
I
I do
do
too. I'm
good.
I'm in agreement with you, Mac. I like him. You know what I mean? He doesn't got that many fights, but that goes to show you if you're extremely skilled, you can overcome.
Yeah.
You can
Hey,
overcome people. Don't think that it's not, oh, he don't got that much experience in the fight. It's called staying in the gym. Now, if you one of them fighters after a fight, you don't worry about the gym until it's time to get ready for a fight. It's going to show in the fight. But I could tell Josh Taylor looked like one of them type of dudes that stay in the gym is working on stuff. And you want to talk about speed, angles, and combination punching. Well, there you go. There you go.
hey, Liquid BJJ, I 100% agree with that. He said Josh Taylor is Adrian Broner 2.0 with forward pressure. I agree with that. Skill level wise, we ain't talking about somebody that won't let their hands go. We're talking about skill level because that boy got some pop and got knockout power. He got some fast ass hands too.
And
Anybody?
his dimensions are good as well. Like he's a pretty big 140 pounder. I think he stands 5 foot 10 inches tall.
Yeah,
So
he's around that.
moving into the welterweight division should be an easy transition because he
I
Hey,
already
just
has that
I
good
just want to
size.
see kind of where his chin is at. I just want to see this Baranchek dude is a good test, but is Baranchek gonna be able to touch him? Because I know Josh Taylor kind of showed me he could do a little bit of everything. You know what I mean? So I don't know. I just want to see though. I just don't know if somebody is able to click that button. You know what I
hey,
mean? Hopefully I don't got to see it because I like him. You know what I mean? But
Dave Thomas said drawing is like singing; it's a gift. You right. I'm gonna tell you, Dave Thomas. I'm not. My drawing is different from anybody else's. I can't draw freehanded. I can't. I can draw what I see. That's just how I am. But one thing, like when I'm angry and things like that, I draw or I write. Write stories, write poetry, write songs. It helps me with my temper. Uh, I used to have a real bad temper, like real bad temper. I actually, my freshman year in high school, I had to go through anger management and I had to go to a psychiatrist for my temper. I beat up a teacher when I was in the 8th grade.
Yo,
Like I had
man,
a real bad temper.
that's crazy because I told Jess got a teacher and I got kicked out. That's crazy though. So we got something in common, but only difference is we grade higher. Mine happened in 9th grade.
Yeah, I beat up my 8th grade math teacher, Mr.
And that's
Coates.
crazy. I threw the desk at my math teacher. I
Hey,
swear to God, math
you know
teacher.
what? You know what's funny now that you think. Hold on, let me tell y'all a story. If y'all want to know some of the funniest shit, my freshman year in high school, I had an English teacher named Miss Phillips. 6th grade. I mean, sixth period.
Okay.
Sixth period English in freshman year high school. Man, my English teacher, Miss Phillips, had this rule in class. If you go to sleep in her class, she gonna let you sleep because there's you missing out on your education.
Mm-hmm.
Well, this was one of them days I used to sell weed and used to sell screwdrivers in school. Screwdrivers, it means gin and orange juice, or vodka and orange juice. I already mixed it up.
Okay.
I used to sell
Okay.
them in school. And
Damn, man.
yeah, bro, I was a hustler, my nigga. I was trying to get it every which way. I told you when I do a Patreon, I'm gonna tell y'all all these stories. But so it was one of them days I was kind of thrilled because I after lunch we went outside. We didn't want to call. We went outside by the gym, got high, come back in class. So I'm asleep in class, like literally knocked out, cold. My homeboy wants to play and punch me while I was asleep. I didn't know. He told me after school that day. But I woke up, I'm crunk. Who the fuck hit me? Who hit me? You know what I'm saying? Miss Phyllis over there trying to calm me down. I wasn't trying to hear none of that shit. I was trying to find out who hit me. When nobody tell me, I picked up the desk and threw it across the room. I'm still going off. Who the fuck hit me? She said, Brandon, get the fuck out of my. No, she didn't say get the fuck. She said, get out of my classroom. I started going off. Fuck you. You know, whoop whoop this. I walked out. I grabbed the door and I slammed it as hard as I could. Shattered the glass in that door and everything. They sent me to the principal's office. So I go to the principal's office. They put me in school suspension for the day and then send me home till they sort everything out. Well, the teacher called my mama and told my mama a whole totally different story than what the principal told me. So
Mm.
when we got back the next day, we all was sitting in the office. My mama, me, the principal, the teacher. The teacher told them a whole nother story. I ended up getting off for everything. Didn't get in trouble at all because she couldn't
Oh,
get her story right.
oh, so you was the John Gotti. You was the John Gotti of the
No,
school.
I wasn't a John Gotti. I stayed in trouble. I stayed in the principal's office. I stayed in the principal's office. But no, that was just one of them times I got off on a technicality. Because I did everything
Money
she
said
said I
somebody,
did, but she just messed the stories up.
Big
Uh,
Money said somebody snuck you. He said, "Nah, he ain't get. Well,
nah, I
yeah,
ain't get snuck.
yeah.
Look, we used to play like that, hitting each other and shit like that. And my homeboy Antonio punched me in my arm while I was asleep. And it just so happened I'm asleep, so I didn't see it. I didn't care who it was. I was ready to fight any and everybody. It didn't matter who it was. I was sleeping good too, man. Y'all don't even know. Shit. Hey man, I'm telling y'all, I miss them days. I really do. Because if I could go back, I ain't saying I'd change anything, but I'd do a lot of stuff different. I really would.
Mhm.
Uh, I was bad. I was on probation then too. Like I was terrible, bro. I got caught selling weed at school. Like I got put on probation at 13. I was terrible.
Come on,
And
Mac. You know you ain't supposed to be selling that narcotic.
shit, why not? I was trying to get it. Look, y'all don't understand. I had my first car at 14. 1994 Cadillac Fleetwood with a white royal blue with a white rag top trimmed in gold. White wall tires. First car. I bought it. Yeah.
Mhm.
Man, look. You know what I'm
That's
saying?
what it is.
I was a little gangster, you know. But hey, it is what it is. I had fun growing up, man. I did a lot of stuff I shouldn't do, but what it was, I'm gonna tell y'all something. It made me the person I am today because when I was that age, I'm 13, 14 years old. I'm in parties with grown people, with grown-ups, not supposed to be there. I lost my virginity when I was 13. Like I was terrible. I was bad. I ain't gonna lie to you, I was bad.
You got me by 2 years.
Hey, you know the
And
funny thing?
mine was actually to an older chick. Mine was
Mine,
the chick.
mine was to a chick in my same grade. She was
Oh, in the
Mexican
same
too.
grade? Oh, okay.
She was Mexican, and we got it on in the parking lot at the football game.
I lost it to a Puerto Rican chick. It
Hey,
was,
look,
it was one. It wasn't my sister's friend, but it was a like classmate or whatever.
yeah, hey, I had it, man. It was the good old times. It was the good old days.
Shoot,
Cause
but
if I
shoot,
got,
maybe we might tag team the Patreon together. We talk about it. Now talk about
you know what I'm talking about? Hey, yeah, she can't hear those stories because you got to pay for them.
for real, for real.
So you ain't got to worry about getting in trouble on them, man.
Oh
Yeah,
I'm good. I'm good. We just work. Shoot, I told you, we just working our way back.
I know. I'm glad y'all back. I'm glad y'all back.
Yeah, her mom talked to me for like 3 hours, champ. I was like,
Shit.
damn, like 3 hours, bro. Like, look, you gotta da 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 da. You know how the moms be, man. You know, what I mean, she was on
Yeah.
my side, but I feel like she was on both people's side. But you know how that go. You know how it go.
She like you, so she want to make sure you happy and her daughter happy at
Yeah,
the end
yeah.
of the day.
That's kind of basically what it was. And you know, I know you take things serious and da 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 da. You doing this and doing that. I'm like, yeah. I was like, I was just giving her space. That was my whole thing. You know me, I'm calm. You know what I mean? I was like, well, unless you give me a reason to get irate. Y'all know, ladies and gentlemen. Sometimes I get a little irate, like today on KQKC's page. You know what I mean? This dude, man, Man, anybody that thinks that I lost that, if y'all was on that panel, man, y'all could tell me in the chat. But man, I'm undefeated when it comes to debates. You know what I'm saying? If y'all he said, yeah, man, I feel like, you know what I mean, this is that and the third. I'm like, bro, man, like I'm telling you, bro, like anything you said, I had something to counter it. That's it. His whole, you know what his argument was, Matt? Could y'all hear me?
Oh,
Yeah,
I was muted, bro. I'm sorry. I was sitting here talking like a motherfucker.
my fault. Now, what I was saying was his argument was that Earl Spence, he was starting with he went with the whole Algeria scenario. Now, how you feel about that? Isn't that equivalent to Thurman fighting Danny Garcia? Wasn't Danny Garcia a 140 pounder?
I can't. No, I'm not gonna say this in equivalent. At least Danny Garcia had a belt. He
No,
had the
I'm not
WBC
saying
belt.
that, but I'm saying as far as size wise. I'm saying size wise because Danny Garcia did most of the work at 140. Actually, they both had belts at 140. Chris Algieri at 140. It's not like he wasn't a world champion.
Yeah, true.
So yeah, I could compare them. I did do the right thing by saying that. And then he
But no,
moved up.
I was saying, but Keith Thurman had a belt at 147 too.
No. But what I was trying to say is he was comparing the opponents.
But what? Hold on. Wasn't Sean Porter at 140 at one time?
Nah, he was at 154. And then he went
Okay.
down to 147.
Okay. You right. You right. You right. I remember he was at another weight class. I just can't remember which one it was.
You know what I'm saying? I mean, he probably should have did that. He probably would have dominated. But I don't think he can ever make the weight because he has such a football body. And yeah, he had football.
Man, I don't know.
Yo, I'm sorry. Sean Porter got some weird shaped pecs.
Yo, come on, man.
I'm sorry, dog. I just had to point that shit out, dog. I know.
That's what
Pause. But I just had to point that shit out.
I don't look at the dude's stomach like that. I'm sorry. I can't look at their stomach like that. I just can't.
I try that. I don't even really be trying to watch weigh-ins and stuff like that too much because I don't try to take too much of it. But you know what I mean? Like you could tell who's in shape and taking care of themselves, and you could tell who's not, man. You know, that's just how I feel about it. Cause shoot, Mikey at the weigh-in, he gonna look like a tub of goo. He gonna look like Play-Doh. So he gonna look like, and shoot, he might end up being Play-Doh at the end of the night.
Lord. He's gonna get shaped like Play-Doh at the end of the day.
Yep. They saying, what if Mikey wins? What if Earl dominates quicker than even all of us imagine? Then what?
Fuck, well,
Then
fuck all
what?
that. See, here's the thing. Here's the issue. All them cats saying, "What if Mikey wins?" So that lets me know that y'all already think Mikey gonna lose because if you thought Mikey was gonna win, you wouldn't even have to ask what if. Just think about it.
You
How
said
many
that
fighters?
that
How
that
many? How many?
nah, somebody in the chat was saying that dude that we had on earlier was smoking crack on your panel earlier.
Hey,
Homeboy.
hey,
Homeboy.
they who? What they say?
They said that he was smoking crack.
Yeah, he probably was. Hey, Dave Thomas said I came up in the '80s and '90s. You know, crack era dudes had cars at 13 and 14, bro. You know, I was '80s baby. I was born in '83, so you know, early '90s is when I was in my 13 and 14. Like, you know, I had my first car in '97. My sister had just. The only reason I got, I'm gonna tell you the crazy part about it. The only reason I got a car, my sister had just got a 1970 Mustang, and my aunt and Casey Moe, she gave my sister, literally gave my sister 1970 Mustang, and I'm like, y'all not just gonna give my sister no car, and I ain't got no car. I went and got me a car. Just how I felt. I just went and got me a car. You know, it just shit. Y'all can't. She ain't gonna do this, and I can't do it. I'm gonna go buy me one. Yeah, I bought it.
Oh shit.
This is what it was. Fucked it up too.
My first car was a baby blue 1985 Nissan Maxima, and it was like
The
it
square
was
body.
loaded. It was loaded to the T. It even had like a talking computer that said it would tell you if your fuel's low, if your door is open, like the front or the back door or your trunk. I mean, this car was ahead of its time. I'm talking about a 1985 Maxima. I mean, stuff that it's like you have on cars now. It had back in '85, but that car was so unreliable. It's like you had to pray. You had to pray every time you started it. You know what I mean? Because a lot of the times, like you would be trying to turn that bitch over, and it wouldn't turn over. In the dig, it was the most unreliable car. But when it was
And then you,
going, it was all digital too, man. For back in those times too, it was like, yeah, that car was sweet, but you couldn't really trust the gauges because a lot of times I would have to fill the gas right up to the top. You know what I mean? And then work out the gas mileage myself because if you just look on the gauge and it said full, it might be empty in the day. Like those gauges weren't working properly. But yeah, it was one of those things when you're young and stupid and you see the flashiest thing. You know what I mean? You just go ahead and buy it, but not knowing that it's totally unreliable and it's a lemon car. In a dig, but yeah, that was my first car, 85 Nissan Maxima.
damn, man, I remember those cars, and it, oh, shit, they kept running hot. They kept running hot, especially the Central.
Oh yeah,
Like,
yeah, the Sentra, but I think the Sentra was better than the
shit,
Maxima, at
shit,
least a
no.
little bit more reliable.
Hey, Mark Wonderlick said my first car was a Toyota Celica, 1972. That was a dope ass car. Man, I'm gonna tell you something. What's funny?
I
I
ain't
I
never should
remember.
have got rid of the Celica.
Yeah, the Celica, and it was another one they had. I remember going. My mama drove Toyotas.
A Supra.
My mama had a Cutlass, and after she got rid of her Cutlass, she went and got a Toyota. And I remember going. No, she got a Toyota and a Pontiac Le Mans, and she didn't like Le Mans and went and got another Toyota. And I remember when she went and got that other Toyota, I seen a solid white drop top Celica. And I used to, every time my mom used to go get oil change, I kept telling myself, one day I'm gonna get one of them. I'm gonna get that car. I'm gonna get that hoe. That bitch was clean too, because it was trimmed in chrome with them chrome rims on it, and it was a drop top. And I wanted that motherfucker. I was young. I was like 8 or 9. Now that I'm older, I look at it like I like big ass cars. I'm too big for that little motherfucker. But I used to want that car. I'm not gonna lie to you. I used to want that car.
Yeah.
Fooler, what is you doing over there? Hey, I hope you handling that package with care.
Fool on the Grizzon.
Yeah, man.
Yeah,
Shit,
Toyota
man.
had some nice cars back in the day, though, man. Like the Supra, I liked. The Celica, I
Man,
liked. And the little small sports car, the MR2, I used to like.
I'm gonna tell y'all crazy. We're gonna do a live stream one day on cars. I can sit here and tell y'all talk about all the cars I done had. Yeah. Let me see. By the age of 21, I think no, was it 21? Yeah. It was 23. By the age of 23, I think I had almost 20 cars in my lifetime.
Damn.
And you know what's crazy? Even to this day, I got partners. They tell me I've had my truck for like 3 years, and they always tell me. He said, "Bro, this the longest I ever seen you with a car." You know, every time you come up with a new car, we didn't think nothing of it because you switch cars like you switch clothes.
True.
And that's just how I always been. Shit, I get tired of a car. I say they rap me. Go come back in, though. But yeah, every time I got tired of a car, I just get another. Or trade it in or sell it. Like I done had about 4 Cadillacs. I done had about 4 or 5 Lincolns. I done had Camaro. I mean, not a Camaro, but I had Grand Marquises. I had my Marauder. I had 1970 Ford Ranger. I done had a 300 Chrysler 300.
Yep.
I done had some cars, man. I done had Crown Vics. I done had a Navigator. Shit, I done had some cars. Sitting here thinking about this shit. I had Mitsubishi Mirage. Yeah,
Damn.
I had a car. I
Most of
had a
my cars
U.
been Japanese.
I didn't even had a Yukon Excel back in the day. I done had man, damn.
These motherfuckers rap. Yo, YouTube, man. Y'all, oh man, Amazon, when y'all getting it popping, man? Yo, y'all make sure y'all all follow us to Amazon when we make that move. I be thinking they be messing with me on purpose, man. They done struck me down. I can't go live. I gotta make uploads. Oh yeah, I appreciate that you like that story, brother.
Yeah, that was a different look. I like that, man. I like, you know what I mean? I like when the man them does something different, you know what I mean? Does something original. So I have to,
Appreciate
you
that.
Hold
know,
on.
give credit where
Yeah,
credit's
hey,
due.
so Liquid BJJ said, "Can you make right turns on a red light in Texas?" Hell yeah. He said, "Cause not up top. What y'all can't do that up there?"
Hell no. I don't think you
Oh
could do
yeah,
that. Nah.
hell yeah. We can. A red light on a right turn ain't nothing but a yield.
Hey, Ek, y'all got certain lanes and shit, right? Certain lanes you got to stay in. They road so small up there.
Yeah, you ain't lying, especially in the
Yeah, like,
Bronx.
yeah, it's true. Like the
If you
sight
driving
distance, you
18
can't
wheelers,
beat.
man, you'll hate to go into New York, man.
Yup.
Jersey, all that shit.
Yup.
Rose too
Yup.
small, man.
Yup.
Hey,
My man legendary Tantino was in the building.
What's
yeah,
good? What's
hey,
good? I say they up late night on the creek, goddamn.
yeah, bro. I had to, I had to come back because I had to delete that
Man, he
other.
fucked the live up earlier, man.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
had to delete
I
old dude and block him and everything because I wasn't even for the deal with it.
Cause he didn't sound like that like before. You know what I mean? I should have knew something was up when he had the mask on and you know what I mean,
Yeah, I ain't know all that. I picked him off the top. I said I ain't about to play with this nigga, man. He trolling like a hoe. You
Yeah,
know what I'm saying? I ain't gonna play no
I,
energy on this level.
I could tell as soon as you asked him. He said, "What's your ranking?" You just came with it so smooth too. What's your ranking?
Cause he sold that shit. I'm a part of USA boxing team. I'm like, word. I know all them niggas. Jared Anderson out of Ohio, Junior State. He
Yeah,
ranked #1. Then he said,
yeah.
I supposed to be at 152. Lil Troy Isley #1 at 52. You know what I'm saying? Nigga, he finna sell that shit. I ain't ranked. That was his best bet. Then Act got him off the hook. Act said, all right, that's enough. You know what I'm
Nah,
Yeah, I
because I
would.
just wanted,
But
you
see,
know why? Because I wanted him to argue. I wanted him to
Yeah.
argue, but I wasn't trying to get. I was
no,
Nah, I felt
I
you on
want
that though. That
but
was real.
because
but I
you
wanted
you
him
know
to get exposed at every point. You're not for to come in here and lie.
nah. But the thing that I was saying was I just wanted him because I thought that would scare him away. You feel me? You feel me, Top Cat? I wanted him to say what you said. I don't really give a damn if he was an elite boxer or not. To be honest with you, because he
Hey,
looked
but
like
he wasn't. From the time that I was listening, he wasn't like overly aggressive with nobody but World Breaker. He thought it was
No,
some weak. Oh, he was
he
okay.
got overly aggressive with PK, and
Okay,
PK
yeah.
was
See, I ain't hear that part.
yeah. I caught that. That was before I even brought World Breaker in.
All right. See, I was still at work, so I was going back and forth. I was coming back and forth.
Yeah, he started getting overly aggressive. Because hey, y'all gotta everybody. We gotta stop cutting people off when they talking too. Because earlier when everybody was talking, I couldn't understand shit. That's why I was telling y'all I was yelling. Hold on, because I was finna
The
Yeah.
start muting
gavel,
everybody.
goddamn.
Yeah, it's true.
Mm.
We
Yeah,
all
Gavel
gotta kind of
important
mute
in
our
this shit,
mics.
man.
yeah. When one person talking, let him talk, and then jump in with your rebuttal. But when
But
everybody
that
is
nigga
jumping
was
at one
getting
time,
too cocky though.
oh yeah, that's why I kept. That's
Talking
why.
about his
That's,
proportions. Ain't nobody got my proportions. Like nigga, please, dog. Like you can go to my Instagram. I ain't nobody to fuck with. You know what I mean?
you know what I'm saying?
shoot.
Man,
I'm a
y'all let
big
that nigga
nigga.
run y'all blood pressure up, man. That nigga trolling. X say
He ain't run
that nigga
mine.
had a mask on.
Yeah, and
Yeah,
his live
in
earlier.
his live, he had a ski
Yeah,
mask
he
on in
had a
his
ski
live.
mask on, and they was like, "Why you ain't showing my face?" He was like, "I ain't gotta show my face." I said, and then when I said the Biggie bar, recognize my face so it won't be no mistakes. I noticed once he came over to World or to State Max page, that's when he had the mask off and wanted to show his face real quick.
Yeah, I
I
caught
guess
a
so. He
glimpse
don't.
of him. I caught a
He,
little glimpse of him. He
yeah, I
didn't look like
did.
shit.
He took his mask off and had a shower cap on. I peep everything.
Where the dude from? He from Texas?
No, hell
Nah,
no.
Yeah, he
He
could
from,
quit.
but he didn't, bro.
he didn't. He didn't. He wasn't trying to display all of that information and all of that, bro.
Let me tell you something. He didn't have to display shit. He don't even sound like he from Texas. I knew.
Nah,
I peeped the
exactly. He
way.
sound like
I
he from
peeped the way
Seattle
he.
or something.
I said West Coast off top. I'll be honest with you. I said Cali. The way
Yeah,
he
I'm with
talked.
you.
As soon as he started talking, I said, "Dude from Cali." That's what I was thinking. I knew he wasn't from Texas. I know how Texas people talk. It ain't even about your tone of voice. It's the slang you use. Even if you talk proper, you still have a certain way that you pronounce certain words in a slangish way. And Texas talk different than every other. Texas got our own signature sound.
Atlanta.
Georgia, yeah, I was gonna say
Mm-hmm.
Atlanta and South Louisiana, not North Louisiana. North Louisiana sound like they from Dallas. South Louisiana say got their own specific
Yeah,
sound.
they
And,
like a whole nother people, goddamn
yeah,
down there.
and Florida got their own sound, and those Geechee out the Carolinas, they got their own sound, way they talk. New York, y'all do too, but y'all, I'm gonna tell y'all something. The only thing about New York and Jersey It's like down here in Texas, we get y'all confused with Boston. And I know y'all sound different, but in Texas, if y'all talking, sometimes y'all sound alike.
But
If
see,
you
you can
Yeah,
tell
so
understand.
how
yeah,
New
it's the
York
East
nigga
Coast. It's the
dress
East
now.
Coast accent. It's the
Yeah.
general East Coast
I,
accent.
I
Yeah.
Like
mean, I,
Angela Simmons got that. You know what I'm saying? That East Coast accent.
Yeah. But I'm gonna tell you that Boston, it has a lot of Irish in it,
Yeah.
but you can tell, but it takes me a minute. You know what I'm saying? I know you're gonna don't get mad at me, but that's just how it
I'll
is because
say, you know what? You know what? I mean, some people be back and forth because, like I told you, my boo, she's from Rhode Island, and Rhode Island right by Boston. That's where they get a
yeah,
lot of their culture from. So
yeah.
I guess, I mean, I let it rock. I let it rock. You know, what I mean, I don't see it. I don't hear it. I think more of the white boys sound alike. You know what I mean? Like to be
Yeah.
like, yeah, that's Boston and from New York with certain things. But you know, I hear you. I hear what you're
Hey,
saying.
I can tell a New York nigga though by how they dress though.
Oh
Yeah,
yeah.
yeah, I can
Oh
damn
yeah.
sure tell one from how they dress. Soon as them Tims come out, I don't care what nobody say. Y'all wear Tims with everything, especially boys from Brooklyn. I'm gonna tell y'all, motherfuckers from the Brooklyn gonna rock Tims and nothing else. They
Nah, I ain't
wear
gonna front.
Tims
They
and
they take them
shorts.
off in the summertime, man. You know that's only winter. We can't be wearing those. You know what I mean?
Time out. You're a damn lie, cause I done seen a dude from New York in Tims and with shorts on in the summertime.
Damn, man. I ain't gonna front. I try to keep those in the closet, man. When
But
summer hit.
that's why I said I specifically said Brooklyn when I said it.
I seen a Brooklyn nigga do it like once or twice. You know what I mean? I don't see it too much, but yeah, I feel like we should have certain rules and guidelines about that, man. Those joints only come out in the winter or when it's going like when winter's is leaving, it's going towards spring. Like, you know what I mean? Springish, you know what I mean? That's probably the last season to wear it. Then gotta have a cutoff date, baby. Gotta have a cutoff date, man.
Yeah, it's this
Yeah.
place I be picking up. It's called US Boat. I be picking up loads from up there, and it's this dude from New York. I be coming in at home with some Tims. I be working at him. He like, man, what are you doing, man? Those are fresh Tims, man. He was like, man, I ain't
Yo,
seen no
you,
Tims since I
you
been
tell,
down here.
he'll tell you that too, legendary.
Man, that nigga couldn't believe I was working in the hoes, man. That nigga was like, nah, don't do that, man. But he was like, man, I ain't seen no Tims. I've been down here 2 years. He was like, man, you just took me back with that.
Word,
Yeah.
word.
And now I be mixing them up on his ass too. He like, damn, man, you keep coming in with them Tims on.
Word.
He be,
See, my Tims, I ain't gonna lie. Like, I don't got the regular construct ones. I got like these rust colored ones that I got from like this outlet or whatever. There's this place called Woodbury. If you go all the way upstate in New York, you know what I mean. You can get those. They got a lot of outlets out there. Matter of fact, fella, you never been to Woodbury? I'm surprised fella never been there.
Nah, I ain't been. I ain't never been. I ain't never been to New York City.
Oh, you never
I've
been
only
there?
cause I'm close to the upstate New York. I'm close to the lake. I'm like 40 minutes away from Buffalo.
Oh, okay,
So I've been over.
that's what
Yeah,
I'm
I've been over
saying.
Buffalo side, like Buffalo, Niagara Falls, New York, around there.
Nah, but
They
that's
got
what I'm
plenty.
talking about. I'm talking about upstate. I forgot where it's at exactly upstate,
Mhm.
where it's near, but it's called Woodbury. It's called Woodbury.
No,
And you
I ain't
know,
never heard of that.
they got a lot of outlets out there. I mean, if you can ask somebody from Buffalo, I'm pretty sure they'll tell you. Pretty sure they've been there. They could probably go school shopping out there. They go to the university and all that. But yeah, man, I feel you about them Tims though, bro. I
man.
think it snowed a little. I wasn't out. Shoot,
Okay, and then dudes from Cali, well, black dudes from Cali
them
got us.
Chucks.
No, they got us. They don't just wear Chucks; they wear Cortezes too. But they
Oh
got
yeah,
a
yeah,
specific sound.
yeah. They got that extra
Specific.
R in their voice, man, when they be talking, man, to me, man.
I don't know if it's the extra R. Hey,
Like
cuz.
these
Hey,
swisher
what's up, cuz?
sweets. This dude's a mark.
Yeah,
Mark.
it's
Nigga.
over,
Yeah,
Mark. And
yeah. I hear what you're
hey,
saying. Yeah, they
Yeah, they
pronounce
got
the
that extra.
R's hard.
I'm
You know
telling
what I
you,
mean?
bro. I
hey,
know.
Yeah.
just like this. Hey, cuz, you check out that fool ass Mark over there, cuz. Yeah, you're right. They do got that extra over there, cuz.
Hey, see that nigga
Yeah,
Marlo, he be
it's
breaking it
true.
down to me like the difference between the east side and the west side. He was like, it's a big difference. How niggas talk, how niggas dress, everything.
Yeah, I might have to chop it up with Marlo because I be tripping out because I got some blood and crip homies from Cali, man, and my homeboy Loco and my homeboy Bones and my homeboy Dalo, they from Cali, and man, I be chopping it up with them, and just when they step into a room, they make their presence felt, and you could tell by the way. I remember one time I got into it with these cats. And I remember Loco just stepped. He took that one step, but he's standing slew footed with
Yeah.
his arms bowed like he ready to
It's some
fight. Like
penitentiary
you
shit.
got a you got a problem, cuz? They fucking with you, cuz? We finna go handle that then. We're gonna go handle that, cuz. And I'm just
Yeah,
looking.
that nigga Marlo, he from the east too, so you know that's what all that shit started at on the east.
Yeah,
That
that
nigga, he
shit
from
be
South Central too.
damn. Let's see, my partners, they both my crib and they they was close. I think they were brothers. Bones, Loco, and Dalo, they were brothers, and Loco was the only crip. The other two were blood. I still don't see how that worked. Shit, don't nobody fuck with
Shoot, Cali. I mean, I said Cali. Fula should have been able to enlighten us on these slang words, but Fool over there,
handling of man. The fool over there handling the package.
Fula
Longest.
man,
Hey, yeah, what fool is? I want to ask him something.
Fula, Fula from L.A. Right?
No shit, I would never guess that.
He stay
Yeah.
in LA. He not from LA.
Oh, he's not from there. Yeah, I know that, but he's staying in L.A. Yeah.
Look, boxing conversations with Reggie Owens is in the building. Salute.
And he from Cali.
Yeah.
Hey, LBJ said, can't we all just get along? Hey, Hyphy said he lives on the west. He lives on the west east side, LA.
You know what I always wanted to
Oh
do,
no, he
They
said
say I live on the west.
the west east side LA niggas are the grimiest, most scandalous niggas
Hey, I told
ever.
you. You niggas
hey,
know.
hey,
Hey, it'll be like the
man,
north side and the south side though. So
yeah, cause that's what they say about us.
the
They say
north
we the
side be like
grimiest.
the east side. You know what I'm saying? You know
Yeah.
the hustlers and the grimy niggas, the jackets and shit, and south side the players
Hey,
and
hey,
you know the
hey,
fly niggas and shit.
Oh, that's like the boroughs. They like the Brooklyn dudes is grimy. You know, the Harlem
The
dudes is like
Harlem
the
niggas
pretty
fly, yeah,
gangsters. You know what I
Mm.
yeah.
mean? And you know how it go, man. I ain't
it's
gotta
a,
explain it. But
and
what I
I'm
always wanted to do in Cali, before I forget, I always wanted to hit switches.
Cali.
That
Cali, I'm
nigga said I
saying.
always want to hit switches.
I
Uh,
did. I always wanted to, you know what I mean? Like I ain't go front, even if I had to get my own shit out there. You know what I mean? I
hey,
always
legendary. Hey, we might have to drop a show one day and talk about that north side, south side. Break it down for them one
Yeah.
time
Hey, I
because
ain't gonna lie
because
though, man. I stayed every other place in Houston. I ain't never stayed on the south side. I stayed on the west. I stayed in
you
Uptown,
know
Manor
what
Ridge.
you know what's great. That's exactly what I was going to say. I never stayed on the south. I've only been in the north. I've been in Katy, and I've been in Greenspoint, and I've been in Galleria. I stayed a little bit in West Chase, but other than that, I ain't stayed nowhere else in Houston.
See, my
yo,
mama had when my mama
fella,
died.
what you doing? What you
You
doing
say that
out
shit.
there?
Yo,
Yeah,
man,
you
I'm just taking my little, you know what I mean? I'm trying to
I know
wake
what you
up.
doing. I know what you doing. You
Smoke
taking a
break.
tote of the smoking.
He's smoking. We know you can. Ain't nobody for to stand outside in below temperature weather,
Hey,
in
look like
below
that
zero
car wasn't
weather.
gonna make it, all right, fella.
I'm
By the
telling
time we
you.
get across that snow, like that hoe ain't gonna make it.
We build differently up here, man. This ain't nothing. Yeah, it's
Hey,
snowing pretty
Shit.
good today.
Hey,
hey,
Hold
when
on,
I
I
was
gotta
driving,
check outside because you not that far from New York. Hold on, let me gotta
big
look
big money
outside.
say big money say I stayed on Homestead and Tidwell and Katy. Well, I used to hustle on Tidwell. I ain't
hey,
gonna
where
lie
you
to
was
you.
at on Homestead and Tidwell? Where you was in Crofton, Swiss Village? Where you was at? Or you was on the other side?
He said I'm from Crofton.
Oh, you from Croston? How are
Mm-hmm.
you, man?
He said, "How old are you, Big Money?" Man.
Yo, legendary Tarantino always coming GG.
Nah,
No, he ain't nicked that. He ain't
Nah, I'm
nicked it.
playing
No,
with you.
no,
I'm
no,
playing
no.
with
I'm
you.
gonna
I'll be
say this
messing
ain't
with
G Dick.
legendary. Legendary,
This
my
is just
dude.
kind of how we is, especially when you sitting there chopping it up, and then you find out somebody from your
Like,
section or you
yeah,
or down here in Texas. We know streets like it ain't nothing. Tidwell is a known street.
I could tell
I ain't
y'all two
like
always be naming like a street in a Pacific place. Y'all know the
yeah.
cracks in the building. You a
What?
legendary Top Cat, bro. I'm serious, yo.
hey,
Top
Hey,
old boy, he close
Cat
to
give me the
503.
visual.
yeah,
Oh,
Money,
oh,
he
he's
big,
close
close
to
to 503.
503. Oh, okay, okay.
yeah,
Yeah.
big money. Literally stay in the same. I stay off of West Little York and Barker. He stay off of West Little York and Barker over here in Katy. We literally around the corner from each other.
Oh, okay.
I'm in Brentwood.
I like that video you did earlier, Top Cat. Man, I see you. Man, you about to
Who
have a
Hey,
that?
he say
car.
big money say he 23.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
Yeah, he too young. Then.
Yeah.
Yeah, I wouldn't. I probably. Yeah, man. I used to be out there hustling shit.
I
Man, for
was
a
well
long
see
time, back and forth.
I wasn't when I was on the east side, on the northeast side hustling, I was over there close to what's the name of that street? Lauder Road.
Louder
Lauder,
Road.
yeah.
What is it though?
Off of 59.
59 and East Texas Freeway.
Yeah.
Like closer to what,
Right
like
there off
Aldine Bender or something?
yeah, over the Aldine Mill route.
Aldine Melrose, yeah.
Yeah, over there.
Oh, you over there
But
by the essays and shit then.
that's why I used to miss bro, let me tell you something. When I used to get my work, I ain't mess with nothing but the essays. I ain't fuck with nobody black because y'all wasn't fit to try to mess with me. Them essays gave me that good every single time. I ain't never had no problem with Joker and Junior. Junior, JR, Paco, and Loco. Them was my partners. Uh, Junior and JR from Studewood. Loco and Paco and Joker is from the east side. Them the only dudes I fuck with.
Hey, you remember them lower sets? Remember the lower sets was out and shit?
Boy, Laura says Volume, Somers, and the motherfucking what was the motherfucking
You had the blues, the lower tabs, you had
yeah,
the
Laura Tab.
Broncos back then was shit, but it was the
They
lower sets, the 10-650.
mm-hmm.
Man, when we
Man,
first
I used
came
to
out there,
sell 2 for 10.
oh see, man, I used to sell them hoes 75 cents for the sticks, for the balls,
Oh,
and
you
a
was
dollar 25 for the greens for the
I,
lower sets.
I ain't
But
started selling bars till ecstasy was out, and we was selling them 3 for 10s on the bars. I didn't like messing with nothing for the low unless I'm wholesaling it. But when I was trying to grind, I was I mostly was selling. I was busting down QPs a white and baby for a
yeah.
whole baby. That's all I was fucking with
See, that's how all them
because
niggas knew me out there. That's how we did. We had the beans, the pills. All them niggas that got put on, all them niggas started coming up. You know, Wood and them, 30 and them. They
I
call
know
themselves
30.
Blue Gang now. But they
I
back then
heard
they was damn, they was MOE or something like that. They used to hustle Bayberry Tree off of Ella. You know what I'm saying? They had a spot in Camden Park. Yeah,
yeah.
all them
Lil
niggas.
Mario used to hustle with them niggas.
You knew Pac-Man, Lil Bright
Yeah,
Pac-Man. That's my
I
nigga,
know
Pac-Man, to go
I
crazy.
know
You
of
tell you
them.
say, oh,
I
okay.
know of them because he
All
used to
them
be
niggas
around.
scrum.
When I say they used to be around Lil Mario, they used to be around Lil Mario all the time.
Yeah, Lil Whites and them, they still hang with
Yeah,
them and shit.
Lil Watts is that's my nigga.
Yeah,
Matter of
Lil
fact,
Whites know me.
that's my Lil Watts from
Man,
Garden City.
yeah, them niggas used to come up to our studio. I had a studio on 723 Main and Russ. Them niggas used to come up there, Lil Whites, Lil Marlon, Lil Navy.
Yeah,
They was our blood. Navy sold me my head wrist
yeah,
for my park ass. Yeah,
yeah.
yeah. And then yeah, man, all them niggas, man, they love a nigga. But we brought the pill game out there. You know, little Cheddar to connect. Look at that
You
flick of
know
that
what?
wrist. Look at that. That
When
shit
I
there.
when I actually started selling pills, Lil Watts was who I used to score from.
Yo,
Man.
Big Money said, legendary. Do you know a nigga named Dirty D? That
Yeah, I know
die.
Dirty D. Dirty D got killed. Rest in peace, Dirty D, man.
I was gonna
Yeah, I
say
know
that.
Dirty D. That
L
Dirty
big
D cripping and everything. That's my nigga, man.
Hey, Liquid BJJ said, "Wow, stay ready, Dave. You spilling out all the game. Chill."
Yeah, that's
Yeah,
what I was about to just say. That I was about to
Yeah,
just say.
yeah, stay ready. He
Yeah,
going in. He talking about
yeah,
breaking
yeah,
it down
yeah.
and shit.
Patreon, brother.
hey,
Patreon.
yeah, let me
Patreon.
save all that for the Patreon, man. Hey, I'm telling y'all. Hey, I'm gonna do. Hey, when I do my Patreon, I'm gonna break it all down for y'all. You know, I'm gonna
Modern.
teach everybody. I'm gonna teach. Hey, what 50 say? I'm gonna teach you how to stunt.
Your
I'm
word.
gonna teach
Ah,
you
you
how to stunt now.
old game
Man, look,
the kid. You was on plug walk. For
yeah,
real,
bro.
Then
bro.
that nigga say, "Do you know Dirty
Yeah,
D, man? Rest in peace, Dirty D."
look, I'm gonna tell y'all. I wasn't no. I used to grind. I used to hustle. That's what I am. I'm a hustler. I always have been. I always will be. Man,
He said his uncle T Rich was with Dirty D when he got killed.
damn.
Yeah, okay, okay. Yeah, I know how that whole little situation went down and all that. You know, it's all good. But that shit happened down there in Houston Gardens though, man.
Damn.
Yeah, I understand. So you know, yeah, but it's all good. Dirty D had a pistol on him too. That's
Hmm.
what was crazy.
That's damn.
Yeah,
Man,
Yeah,
but
my
let's
little
get out.
brother got shot at
Let's get
that
out.
Shell gas
yeah.
station right there on Homestead
Yeah,
and
I
T-Will.
gotta
He
get
got
out.
shot 8 times right there.
Y'all got me over here reminiscing and talking. Let's get out that. Man, let's get out that depression.
But I did like that video, Legendary Tough Cat. You know, now that was a good little video where you made Mikey hanging on the cross because he is.
That
Yeah, yeah, yeah. And I see
hey,
you in the beginning. You had your little child star in
oh
the beginning.
yeah, yeah. She be hitting on the bag and shit.
Yeah, I see the.
Oh no, she was
Had
on the
that.
balloon then. She was 3 then. She 4 now, so
Oh, okay,
she can
okay,
hit the bag. She be trying to lift weights and shit. The little 5-pound joints and shit. She be trying to
okay,
pick them up.
okay. Nah, that's what's up, bro. Shoot, you might have a future champ.
Yeah,
Yeah, I mean,
I'm if she want to get out there, I'm gonna let her little ass get out there.
Damn. Might as well.
Hey, Adrian Brown, I had posted a video. Adrian Brown, the Yellow Bees, little J Prince Jr., all them niggas, Trap Boy Freddy, they in there shooting dice, number hundreds. All hundreds. They ain't trying to hit. Everything get faded, hundreds. AB tearing their ass up too. You know what I'm
Yeah. Cause
he
man,
do seem
I'm
like
gonna tell y'all something.
you
Yellow
seem like
Beezy.
that.
Yellow Beezy. See, Agent Broner is from the hood. Yellow Beezy don't feel like. I just don't feel like Yellow Beezy a street nigga to me.
Man, my nigga Ron Lee got killed in that shit, man. I don't even want to bring it up, man. That was my
No,
nigga, man. Ron Lee out of
I
Dixon.
yeah, I know. I know a lot of people that fuck with Roy Lee. You know what I'm saying? I don't know him.
Man,
I
I
don't know
got
neither
text
one of them.
messages out in my phone back and forth from this nigga, man. That was my nigga right there, man.
Yeah.
Hey,
I still don't think Yellow Beezy a street nigga, period, at all. He don't
but
got
you know that's
his
why he
whole
got
demeanor
killed.
don't.
That's why Roy got killed. Cause he said that same thing you saying.
I'm just being honest, bro. Hold on. Everybody on the panel. I know Fool are busy. But you can tell by the way a nigga talk, his presence and everything, if he got any kind of street smarts, anything, because that's how me as a hustler, that's how I can tell if I'm gonna get over you or not. Like real talk. Cause I was a sale, and that's also how I was good at sales. Just listening to Yellow Beezy talk, he sound more like somebody that wanna be from the streets than somebody that's actually from the streets.
True.
You know what I'm saying? That's the difference. That's why I say he not a street nigga in my eyes at all. He can claim it all he want to. I know a lot of niggas that's not from the streets that try to act like they streets. They'll go fight, beat niggas up and everything just so they can prove themselves. In the same situation. That's why I feel Yellow Beezy is not a street nigga to me. You can talk good game all day, but you not a street nigga.
Mm.
That's just as my and you say he was shooting with Jay Prince. You know he came up under his daddy. His daddy wasn't for to let himself. So I don't think he don't know the game like that. AB just got him a quick stain.
Yeah, AB and that tearing their ass up, boy. That nigga number. I'm telling you, everybody in the room got number hundreds. They fade number hundreds down there, man.
I wonder where they was at. I wish I could have got in on that. I ain't bullshit. I'd have got in on
It's
it.
like they was in like a hotel or some shit though.
Shit, if I could have put down maybe 2 stacks, it came up a quick couple of things, I'd be fine.
Oh yeah, he was coming out of that bitch about 100,000, 150. Ain't
Shit,
no telling,
that's
man.
all I needed. I can get that. I can go and start my little trucking business,
Hey,
get this barbershop going. You know what I'm saying? Might
hey, can
open
you hear
up a
your boy?
boutique. Look, I just need let me get it on the stain with the dice, man. Let me look.
Hey, you be cutting hair, Mac?
So I can, but I don't.
Yeah.
But I do. I said I was going. Me and my partner talking about going in and open up a barbershop. He got his license. He cut hair for a living, and
What you was thinking
he
about putting it at?
probably in Greens Point.
What port?
I don't know because my partner stay over there. He stay over there off of Cypress Station.
Yeah, like
It's either
1960 and shit.
yeah. I was actually thinking about somewhere like off of
They got a
uh
barbershop right there on 1960 too, right across from Papa's
yeah.
Barbecue and that little. Yeah,
Yeah,
see,
it's right. If you his barbershop is, I mean, the one he work at is right down Spring Cypress in 1960, in front of that Kroger's Master Cut, Dada shop.
Spring Cypress in 1960.
Yeah, that's where I go get my hair cut at.
Wait, you saying Spring Cypress? You mean Cypress Station?
Yeah, Cypress Station. I don't know
Oh,
why
all
the hell I say
right. By
Spring
that little
Cypress. Cypress
restaurant, it's
Station.
like a little soul food. I mean, a little restaurant right there in the
Nah,
parking lot or something. Next to the
no, that's a
Chick-fil-A.
wing. That's a wing stop.
Wingstop.
Yeah, in that same strip. I don't know no
You
soul
said
food over there.
1960 and what?
In Cypress Station. Yeah, right in front of Kroger's, right by Chick-fil-A, right there by
Okay,
that
all
little
right. Yeah, that's what I
Chevron.
was saying. All right. I'm trying to
Yeah,
think of. I know it's an IHOP right there. IHOP,
yeah.
Carl Jr.
It's our high right there. That's Dada shot right
All
there.
right.
Yeah.
Yeah, I used to go in Greens Point right across the street from the mall over there, man. This nigga got locked up though. Hey, look, he was fucking with this white girl, right? He used to everybody up in there,
Man,
everybody in the
boy, you disappeared.
yeah, you
All
can
I
hear
heard
me.
was he was fucking with this. Yeah, last thing I heard, he was fucking with this white
Oh
girl,
yeah,
right?
now somebody started calling me. Yeah, this nigga was fucking
Ah,
with this white girl, right? So the nigga who owned the shop, they was Hebrew Israelites. So they used to be fucking with us by fucking with a white girl. So he used to be in that whole time about all lives matter. Man, my mother-in-law, my father-in-law got money, they this and that, da da da. So the white girl called this nigga PO on it, right? And told her that he hit her. She told that nigga, who you think they gonna believe? Me or you, nigga, I'm white. They locked him up for 6 months, right? So he did 6 months on that shit. Came
damn.
home and ended up he was selling them pens and shit. You know them pens everybody fucking with
Yeah,
now.
yeah, them.
And that nigga, he used to carry them hoes around in a backpack. I'm like, come on, cuz you tripping, man. You walking around with a bum on you. You know what I'm saying? You ain't even got no, you know what I'm saying? Leave that shit unless you going to go get the money. And that nigga got jammed with that whole bag on him. I don't be understanding that niggas don't have no plan to run or nothing. Like, you just gonna let them hoes get you. You know, you need to leave that shit somewhere else then, nigga. Take that shit only if you know you finna go out like high speed, whatever it take. You know what I'm saying? You can just let them hoes take me to jail.
Man, look, I'm gonna tell y'all right now. When I stayed in Hollyview, at Hollyview Apartments over there by behind the Grove, I don't know what it's called now, but when I stayed over there, it was called the Grove, over off of Antoine and Hollyview.
Yeah.
I literally had abandoned apartments that I kept all my shit in. I had a Mac 90 that I kept in the ceiling, and I guarantee you that whoever stay there now probably don't even know it's over there. But I got a Mac 90 in the ceiling, and I had my work in a closet where you kept your laundry at. It was a little you can move, and it was a vent right before you got to that closet that I kept my work in. And they probably don't, I know my Mac 90 still in their ceiling though.
Hey, you remember Thug Mansion over there? Remember they had
Yeah,
Thug Mansion?
yeah, the club
Yeah.
right there. It was right between. It was between. Hell, it was between Hollyview and New York.
Yeah, that's what I said. Yeah. Motherfucking Thug Mansion, man. They ended up changing it to Ice Age later though.
Yeah,
But
that
when
was
that
in.
hoe was Thug Mansion, that hoe was out the chain, man.
It really was. It
I was
kept
a little nigga too, man. We used to go to cornbread and shit back then. Remember cornbread
CB,
connection?
CB's right there
Oh
every
yeah,
Friday night.
CB's after hour like a motherfucker.
Every Friday night, going over there to shoot dice.
Hey, look, hey, we used to have to get in the trunk because we was too young. So we'd get in the trunk, right? Man, these whole ass niggas will pull up, turn the music up, you know, and you get in through cornbreads, you gotta go park and shit. Man, we'd be coming out the trunk, these niggas right outside, some bad hoes standing outside. You know what I'm saying? They was trying to
Hey,
get y'all little ass out of there.
hey, they just hold the hell out of y'all, dog.
Hey
Oh
man, that shit
man.
was every weekend, man.
Oh, they hold y'all. Oh man, I miss them days, man. I know you. I know. Sitting here talking about all that, it sounds foreign as hell to y'all.
Hey man, that the scene, the
Well,
club scene, that it ain't the same no more, man. A lot of this shit dying out. A lot of it
hell
watered
nah.
down now.
Yeah,
You-
I ain't gonna lie, bro. What really fucked it up, I think it was my era of niggas, man. Like the stars and emotions and you know what I'm saying, shit like that with the gang banging and all that shit,
But I
bro.
ain't gonna lie, that shit used to be worse back then. Cause now nigga actually go to the club and don't have to fight. Back then, we used to
Bro,
go to Connection every Sunday. We finna rumble in that bitch,
let me tell
nigga.
you something. Like y'all. Okay, 503. You used to night moves and all that to where
Yeah,
you
night
go,
moves.
you having
Nigga say you
fun.
used to
You
night
get
move.
yeah. No, I'm finna tell you, bro. Hey, matter of fact, watch this. Legendary. You remember Club Passions in
On
Studewood?
45?
Yeah,
Yeah.
man. Tell it every weekend. Niggas used to meet up there.
Yeah.
They get dressed up, bro. Starts dying just to fight a nigga. Just
Yeah,
to fight a nigga. As soon as they
that
lose.
that's like Lockwood skating ring, bro. It's
Yeah.
No,
just
that, but that was high
The
school
black
though.
eye.
That was high
Shit, that was
school.
middle school.
Yeah, that too.
Hey, we
Hell,
used to walk, but see, I really, all my people from Phil was, so we used to walk to the skate ring. That's how close we come right across the track, walk to them hoes.
yeah.
that's what I'm saying. See, and for a nigga like me, see, me and my niggas, we all off the stead, bro. So
Yeah.
what's
Stead
what
used to have niggas
that
used to
track,
stay
nigga?
rumbling with them niggas,
You know
especially
what I'm
Hardy
saying?
Road.
So
That's that. You know what I'm saying?
so how y'all think it was going to places like Tommy Boys and shit, being from Acres Home and getting into it with Greenspoint every
Yeah, that
weekend,
was that 44 and 56 beef right there.
man. Every weekend, nigga, every weekend, from Thursday to Sunday, we squabbing, we shooting, we beefing. Didn't matter from Thursday to Sunday.
Hey, I'm finna fuck you up, 503. Remember Salt and Pepper Patch?
Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
damn right. That was a teen club, nigga. That how used to go down. What was that other motherfucker down there, man? The old Buffalo Soldier. What the hell used to be?
Yeah, that's what it was called, Buffalo Soldier on Homestead. You
Yeah.
had Stars, Salt and Pepper Patch, Buffalo Soldier. You had Lockwood. You had the Shaggy Blues in Lakewood.
What was that motherfucker? Blue Ocean, right
Blue,
there
yeah, Blue
on
Ocean
Mesa.
right there. Yeah, you had Motions in 1960. That was when Boom them first
Yeah,
started. You know what I'm saying? So
yeah,
you
that
know,
bitch went to Humble over there. Well,
yeah,
it went to 45 right there too. It went to Humble, then it went to 45.
yeah. See, it didn't. That's
I
why
used
I
to get
say,
in that
bro.
hoe free every time. Nigga, I ain't paying to come in this motherfucker. Nigga, y'all know me. Shit,
Yeah,
I was the plug back then too, nigga. Everywhere I went, I'm getting in free.
squad boy. I heard y'all boys talking. I heard Mac talking about Yellow Bees ain't no street nigga, man. God damn, man, let the young homie,
Oh
man.
yeah, 503 like Yellow Bees. He be
Hey,
jamming him in his videos and
503.
shit.
Hey, I like that one song he got, Keep It On Me, but that nigga ain't no street nigga though.
He ain't from Oak Cliff, man.
I don't care where he from.
Hey, what's
We,
Callum say? He ain't
hey,
even
hold
Sean
up.
Daddy.
Check this out. I'm gonna tell you like this. How many niggas you know from Homestead that never came out the house, but when they got older, they claim Homestead and they hard than a motherfucker.
Shit, that
Oh,
shit happened a lot.
it's thousands of niggas like that. All these niggas up in
Shit,
the
all right.
290 area. All them
Shit,
niggas off of 45 and Remington Ranch and you know Spring area. Y'all know what I'm talking about. It's a bunch
I
of niggas that claim. It's a bunch of niggas that claim Acres home that ain't never
know,
been on.
Yeah, whenever you get them big
bro,
neighborhoods like that, you know that type of shit that go
bro.
happen.
I got honor. I got honor. I'm an honorary resident of Acres Home because I'm not even from Acres Home. But me moving over there and putting in all the work I did, they consider me from Garden City Acres Home.
Hey, you knew what's it called? You knew Lil Gator that
Yeah, I
got
knew Gator.
killed. Man,
Yeah, I
that's
knew
my
Gator.
nigga, man.
R.I.P.
Hey, matter of fact, you follow me on what's it called? I got the nigga picture on there, man. That's my nigga right there,
Yeah.
man.
Yeah.
Yeah, man. I ain't gonna lie, to make us home niggas used to be segregated into the motherfucker too, though, man.
Man,
If
I'm gonna
your
tell y'all something.
Goodson Road, all
ass
this shit.
home, your ass is gonna get beat. Hey, man.
Yeah, I'm
That's
gonna
the
tell you, it's
Eisenhower.
three. It's 3 parts of Houston you cannot go to. I mean, 3 parts of Acres Home you cannot go to if you're not from there. DeSoto, Garden City. Oh no, I'm gonna take that back. It's
Yeah,
5 parts.
Hollywood Click used to be.
Five. Yeah, that's how I was finna say. Gulf Bank. You can't go down Gulf Bank. You're not from there. That's Garden City or any part of Gulf Bank. That's all Hollywood click right there.
Mm-hmm.
You can't go. You can't go to Lincoln
Crips
City.
and Blood.
Exactly. And they all run. You can't go to Lincoln City. You
Yeah.
go to Lincoln City, you're gonna get ran up out of there. You can't go down Hollyview. You can't go down DeSoto, and you can't go down to Priest.
That's why I
You
used to
better
meet
know.
Gator over there on Dupree Street.
Yeah, you better know somebody over there. I swear to God. You go. They not even gonna. They not even gonna pull no gun on you unless they for to rob you. They gonna fuck around and just whoop your ass on GP. I ain't joking. Especially in Garden City, they just like to fight.
Hey, 503, you did you go to Motions that night where all them people got shot at that Boosie concert?
Nah. Hell nah. Hell nah. I ain't go that night though, man. But it was just like a reason why I say my era fucked it up, bro, cause of shit like that. You know what I'm saying? Like when I used to go to like Salt and Pepper Patch and Stars and Lockwood, like you know what I'm saying. For sure you gonna rumble with a fifth ward nigga. Or, you might have trouble with a blood, or you know what I'm saying. If you a Crip or UGD and they blood, you know what I'm saying. You gonna fight, but like nigga, you know, like when I got like 16, 17, you know what I'm saying. Like in '08. Oh, 07, you know what I'm saying? That little era, bro, like niggas just started shooting. You know what I'm saying? And I think that's what really fucked it up, bro. Like,
Well, see, that's what I was gonna tell you. I knew that's what you was gonna come to, but a lot of times it be the older niggas that was shooting.
Hey, look, hey, Big Money still in the chat. Hey, you know Lil
Yeah,
Turbo them? You know Lil Turbo them from over there, Big Money? Used to be in Crofton.
he gonna come through.
yeah, I know. I heard a little turbo, man. My people's, well, my girl and them, they from 9 block. You know what I'm saying? Matter of fact, her brother and them is the ones that started that old 9 block shit. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Yeah.
But that's crazy. I've been knowing all them little niggas since they was, you
Hey,
know what I'm saying?
Big Money said 9 block shit. As soon as y'all said that,
Yeah.
Please, man, them 9 block niggas, they love it. But I ain't gonna lie, that's one place your ass can't. If you don't know nobody on Homestead, bro, don't go over there. I'm telling you, it's because it's just it's a see that's like Acres Home in one. You know what I'm saying? It's a mixture of everything, bro. You
yeah.
might have Lakewood, Homestead. You might have some Fifth Ward niggas over there. You know what I'm saying? You don't know what the fuck you gonna get into when you take your ass to that 9. I ain't gonna lie. They really need
Yeah,
to take.
see, like Lakewood got them little NFL niggas now. Little
Yeah,
Rashard and them. See, it's really the old retarded clique and shit. You
yeah,
know what I'm saying?
yeah.
I've
Yeah,
been
that's
knowing
all it
all these,
is.
man. I'm telling you, man. I know all these niggas, man. Them niggas. If I'm across the way, and them niggas see me, they gonna scream my name, nigga. That's how real it is. I fuck with all them little niggas, man.
Yeah,
Little
man.
Rashard, little Kirsten, and them, all that. So I remember them niggas since way back. Look, they used to be squabbling at the skate ring. They used to fight hard in them, or Lil Benoit in them and shit. Them niggas, that's when niggas used to put locks on their hand back in the game. You know what I'm
Oh man,
saying?
I watched a nigga get his teeth knocked out back in high school with that shit.
Yeah, nigga wrap a towel around his hand, have a lock on it, have a lock on this shit, nigga. Cause it's a
Yeah.
black eye, the skate ring a black eye. So nigga already know they finna rumble. But Hardy and them Homestead nigga used to stay getting into it back then, huh?
Hey, you remember around Shepherd and 610, 34th Street and all that? That used to be one of my little hustle spots. Nigga, I went through there the other day, nigga. They got that built up.
Oh yeah,
gentrified,
all that shit there
everything.
live now,
And
nigga.
I be sitting
Oh,
there
They
yeah,
like,
got them
man,
nigga,
that's
Whole Foods
nigga,
right down the street
that's the
from
new
you.
heights, nigga. What you mean?
Goddamn right, they
Yeah,
call
come
that the
on.
but
heights
see,
now.
but hold on. I just found out like a couple months ago, bro. I ain't been back to that side of the hood in years. That's where I used to hustle, bro. I'm sitting there standing at this bar with this chick, sitting there looking across the street, and I'm telling her like literally right there. I used to stand on that corner and hustle with rocks in my sock. I'm
Yeah.
sitting there looking like, man, this the I don't even feel right standing right here and sitting outside drinking and without the white folk having a good time. But I'm sitting there looking like, bro, this in '05. I was standing right there with some high top Air Forces, solid black, some shorts on, and a black tee with rocks in my sock, with a Jordan hat, a leather Jordan hat. I remember I know what I probably had on that day. I'm thinking about right there on that corner with my Mexican homies. No bullshit. And I'm sitting there looking at all this shit like, when the fuck they build this shit up? When they start buying this shit and build this shit up over there
Hey,
like that?
bro, I'm gonna just give you some game, bro. Like they gentrifying that side of Studewood, nigga. They grabbing up second ward, nigga. They going in the third ward, fourth
Oh yeah,
ward.
Shit,
I
third
seen
ward
that.
gone. They
Third
turned third
one
ward
gone.
into main. They call this shit
That's Midtown. That's
Midtown now.
Yeah,
You know
yeah,
what I'm saying?
Midtown, bro.
yeah,
That ain't
yeah.
even third one no more. I know
And you,
fourth ward is getting ate up too.
oh
And
yeah,
if you
fourth
go over
ward
there,
gonna be first because
if you
look.
know fifth ward gonna be first, go over there. What inside fifth ward, going towards like Cavalcade, all that, and Patton and
Oh
Collinsworth.
shit,
That's
you
getting
get
bought
off
up
on
right
Waco
now.
right there. You get off on Waco, they got some $300,000 motherfucking uh apartments right there now, man.
Yeah, nigga.
Set to
And
the
then
side.
you go down Harder Street, nigga. That's all you see is new shit. You
Yep.
pass up by soon as you pass up Jensen, nigga. You
Yeah,
pass up the light,
Yeah.
nigga. You gonna start seeing a whole bunch of new houses and new like little lofts and shit back there,
yeah.
nigga. Like nigga, they gentrifying all that shit, bro. I ain't
But
gonna lie, cause
but you
like,
know what they not messing with though? They ain't fucking with Federal and Crane though.
bro, nah.
They not fucking with none of that.
Well, they buying up shit on Crane though because my people and them they came through with the little alpha and shit. They talking about 75,000 and shit. Talking about they gonna run the railroad through there and all that shit. But see,
Yeah.
they gotta get fourth ward back in the game was the rival to River Oaks back in the game. Y'all knew that shit.
Yeah,
Them
Hell
niggas was
nah.
trying to get
I
like
ain't know
fourth
that because
ward.
I know River Oaks is where all the money at. You know what I'm saying?
Oh yeah,
I ain't
fourth
that.
ward was where all the money was at back then too. Southside, third ward, they used to call that shit Black Vegas. Goddamn right. It was 302 black businesses on that hoe. They used to call it the Harlem of the South too. You know what I'm saying? But them niggas was really getting money right there. Then they built Fifth Ward. Fifth Ward came later. And cause the wars is where all the slaves after the 1865, this is where they start settling it. You know what I'm saying? So Fifth Ward built up in early 1900s. They burned down Lowndes Avenue. That's why Lowndes Avenue and Emancipation Street was the streets that was lit. But Fourth Ward, they was like real upscale, real educated. They had their own church, own fire department, own police department. Yeah, they was on top of their shit over there, man. That's what all the wars. Now they trying to get all of them back, but them was the places that generated all the money. That's how downtown became right there, cause this is where all the revenue. And you had the east side, the port, port, and you know that's one of the biggest ports in the world right there. That in New Orleans. So this is where they was bringing in the slaves, doing the slave trading shit through there in Galveston and shit. But see, my grandma told me it used to flood. Greens Bayou and she used to flood. But they'll bring the ships in and unload them with the slaves and all that shit. Then they'll wait till next hurricane season when it flood again. So they'll stock the ships and shit. And then they'll have to push it back out when the water rise high enough every time on Greens Bayou.
Damn.
Oh yeah, that's a cool history lesson. I like hearing shit like that, nigga.
For real, I'm over here quiet, just listening like a motherfucker.
Yeah, but that's how the
Yeah.
wars came. Shit, Acres Home, that was all black right there too.
Yeah,
They had
Acres
their
Home
own
was
bus
all black.
station.
Acres Home was all black. To be honest with you, Acres Home was actually an original city. Houston
Goddamn
just ended
right.
up, Houston ended up buying it out. Acres Home was a black
Yeah.
city,
Yeah,
and
it was their own shit. Bus
They end up
companies, law firms, everything.
they end up getting bought out because Houston wanted the economic growth that Houston was bringing in. So Acres Home wanted to be a part of that. That's why Acres Home is the biggest neighborhood in Houston because it was its own city. And
Mm-hmm.
people wonder why everybody always claiming this part of Acres Home is this. Acres Home was literally that big. It's the biggest neighborhood in Houston. That's why it has a sign like it's its own city limits.
Yeah,
So when
it
you at
was.
Acres
Yeah,
Home,
they had their
yeah,
own bus routes and all
You
that shit.
you can
My
get
brother,
lost in that motherfucker quick. You make the make the wrong turn at Acres Home, your ass is lost. I don't give a damn what you say.
well, you might be lost.
Nah, I'm just
nigga hit back streets and everything. Come
Hey,
about that motherfucker.
hey, let me tell you something, bro. When we use, hey, don't judge me. This is my past, so I'm telling y'all, I'm getting y'all getting the game. When we used to steal cars, I know spots right now that we used to go bust them down at and leave them right there. The laws can find them later. I'm talking about once we turn down a couple streets and hit that black alleyways and them and them wooded areas. Hey, that cars getting bust down right then and there. Waiting for
Hey,
the wait
boy,
for
them
nothing.
niggas on the Northwest, boy, them niggas some stealing. I thought them Rosewood niggas was some stealing ass niggas, man. Them niggas on. I never had my car broke into, man, till I moved to the Northwest, man. Hey, we was so green. Them niggas used to stay tan our ass up.
Yeah.
All us had
Hey,
slabs and
bro.
shit too.
Hey, bro. I'm
Them,
gonna tell you something. Especially don't have a car with a car antenna on it. I'm tell you that right now. I can get in your car with just your car with your own car antenna.
man, them niggas out there, them Northwest niggas was some up. We was so green. We used to leave the door unlocked because we was coming from the east when nobody fuck with us. You know what I'm
What the
saying?
fuck was you, man?
Man, we used to
Yeah,
leave the door unlocked, man. That's how green we was, man.
yeah.
Them niggas was taking our screens. We'll come right back the next day, double D's and shit, and knock them hoes right off again the next day. Trunk back humming. Man, these niggas would come back and just politely take the TVs about the modes again. You know what I'm
Yeah,
Hey, we
yeah.
started
And then,
stacking
and
up.
then, yeah, you start high side, so we really got you there.
Hey, we started having little niggas come from the east side. They finna gun something down. But I ain't gonna lie, we end up but see my brother, he like real respected out there too though, you know what I'm saying? But we was on Ella, man, you know, we was open game, shit. But
Oh
all
yeah,
them niggas, Bayberry Tree, all that shit that was live, man. I fuck with them niggas. I got a lot of love for them niggas though, man. But we came over there on some gorilla shit, especially me. When I got there, I ain't never been around that many 6-0s in my life. That was all them niggas was 6-0s out there. You know what I'm saying? So
yeah.
I got out there. Them niggas was having gang initiations right downstairs. It was some little bloods. They went to Westfield. And it was two niggas. They was from Cali. So they used to be out there with the tough shit. Got them niggas out there jumping the shit out them little kids. And I was like, man, one day I had to tell them niggas to move around, man. I'm like, hey, man, y'all got to quit. Y'all can't stand over here like that no more. Y'all, we already doing what we doing. Y'all got it hot. I got it hot. Y'all ain't gonna fuck the money up. Take this shit down. But we started paying they light bills and shit. You know what I'm saying? The mama light bill. Everybody on that thing. We'll give them groceries, all that type of shit. Cause one time, man, some niggas had ran in the highs, right? Well, we was gone in the field, and some niggas kicked the door in and shit. And so I had to put the pistol in the thing because my brother, baby mama called aloud. So I put it in the car, but it was a chrome pistol. So they standing upstairs, they see the reflection coming off the motherfucking pistol, nigga, in the car. And so they be like, y'all know who car that is? Like, nah. So they started talking about, well, maybe it was the people who came to rob y'all. Maybe it was their car. You know what I'm saying? The neighbor went and got the pistol up out that hoe. You know what I'm saying? So that was gangster right there. And we just started taking care of their ass from then.
Yeah. Good
Y'all
story.
got to change this to the Astrodome Conversations. Oh, my
Hey, where you end
bro,
up
this is
ducking
he
off
over
it
to?
should have been an all Houston panel
there.
on
Listen, he
some
was
real
just
job. I would have loved to listen though. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? Y'all making me young Act want to swing through on the Houston tip. You heard?
Indeed.
You heard?
we done had a whole conversation talking about the hoods and shit.
Nah,
Hey,
for real.
hey, that's why one of the ones want to have he want to break down Texas and have that conversation because Texas, bro. I'm gonna tell you, Texas, we our own world down here, bro. We our own economy, our own world. We don't need nothing from nobody, and we'll live just fine. Like no lie.
Hey, Mac, you knew Venetia that died a couple years ago. That nigga J Dog was up there at the funeral. It was right there at
Oh,
Paradise.
Yeah, I know who you're talking about.
Yeah,
Actually,
Bright Venetia.
yeah, I didn't know her. I actually took him to their funeral, bro. And I think that was, you know what's fucked up? I never thought taking somebody to a funeral would be hard on me. But I took him to the funeral. I didn't even go outside. I just took him because he needed to ride up there. He didn't want to drive. I didn't know why. And man, when he got back in the car, he broke down and shit. And that shit was hard on
Yeah,
me
that
trying to
shit was
drive. Looking at
it
my
was hard
my
because he
temp-
kept grabbing little Liza, her son. He was like, man, whatever you need, I got you. Whatever you need, I got you. But you
Yeah,
know the
man. That
cold part to that, 503. Remember I asked you, was you at the concert with Boosie? That's why I met
503.
her.
He going back to work.
Oh, all
Yeah,
right.
probably was on break.
That's why I had
Yeah.
met her at. You know what I'm saying? At that concert that Boosie, when they got shot up there, it was like 7 people got shot. I pulled her and she ended up getting shot that night. I'm like, damn. So that's what made me start going around and keeping the gangster with her. Yeah.
Damn. Cold world, man. Cold world. Yeah, man. We're gonna have to do this. We might have to do that one day, legendary. Just sit there and just chop up game. Let everybody hear it.
Yeah.
Cause I
I
know
know
everybody
probably is the people in the chat still. We was
yeah, I
going,
even
nigga.
Big Money in the chat, Hyphy in the chat. Big Money said knuckle up click. Hyphy said, man, LOL, this Houston Hood Talk .1. Keep this shit coming. Hey, he said, hey, they gentrifying my city. Oh look, David Thomas said, you know what? Matter of fact, I am gonna change that. I'm gonna have boxing conversations along with Houston Hood Talk.
Hey, read
Nah,
that
man.
story down there. What
Conversation, man.
Say what?
They call it the Astrodome Conversation. Got to be an all Houston panel. Me and you got to get out of it. There's gonna be you, Papa, and my cool legendary Tantino, man.
Shit, I could do that any day. We could do that any day.
Cause I think I done learned half the blocks in Houston. Cause I know about a couple of the awards now. I know about a couple. I forgot what that. I didn't get to hear the last one that where 503 was saying if you turn you get lost easy.
Oh yeah, that's where Mac from. That's Acres Home. He was from.
Acre
okay.
Acres Homes. You need to get up on that
Oh,
act.
I'm sorry.
Yeah,
I'm
they call
sorry.
it 44.
It's a big
You
place,
gotta learn
man.
about the 9 block. You gotta learn about the 9 block act.
You understand now.
Like
Yeah, that's
I ain't
home
gonna
still.
Yeah,
Yeah.
y'all thought I was sleeping. I was listening, dog. I was listening.
Yeah, he said that 9 block. Hey, Big Money, you knew Lil LL. Hey, Lil LL used to be a mark too, man. Them niggas ended up catching that murder case. He used to be a mark. Hey, he stayed on top of my auntie. And then they was from Fifth Ward, so my people them knew they mom and them and shit. So they used to, but he was a little scary nigga, man. That nigga grew up to be a killer though. You know, I guess how this shit go. You know what I'm saying? What May said.
Well, I know I ain't gonna get lost if I'm with Top Cat and if I'm with Matt. I know I ain't gonna get lost.
Yeah, man. If
Hey,
you
that
and
nigga
that
Y'all
my
niggas
guy.
be robbing the blocks to a T and all of that. So,
Yeah,
Now,
yeah,
if
I
you
done
got me
been
on,
all
I'm gonna
over,
tell you
man.
right now. You get me on the south side, I can take you to some females' houses. That's about it. I don't know my way around the south to save my life.
okay.
Yeah, I
Not
ain't
the
never
south.
hustling on the side.
Yeah,
I'm
not
from
on
the
the
east side, but
southwest,
I always was still more like north side. All my people from Fifth
bro.
Ward. I stayed on Homestead. You know, it was more north side culture. You know what I'm saying?
Oh,
Bro,
okay.
you know how long it took me to even get to the southwest. Nigga, I didn't want to leave the north side. Nigga, I thought I was gonna be beefing if I left my hood. I ain't lying. I wouldn't leave outside I would not leave outside the north side. Period.
Hey, but you know, like especially like niggas that coming from like what 503 at, if they leave the stead, they move to Humble and shit. You know what I'm saying? That's they coming
You
from
ain't bullshit,
Tascasita.
bro.
You
You ain't
know what I'm saying?
bullshit.
Them niggas don't really leave out there 59, man, because then you go into like Greens Point and all that shit. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And then, like you say, them niggas be beefing with all them niggas, them Northside hood and shit.
North
But yeah,
side.
them
Well, you
niggas
know,
go to Humble.
Greens
Denbrook
Point.
Mall and shit.
And you know, Greens Point moved to Spring.
Yeah, there you go. On the Woodlands. Don't let
On the
nigga get a look.
Woodlands. Hold up. Oh, what's that on the other side of the wood? Is what's the name of that shit?
Conroe.
No, not Conroe.
You got Shenandoah, whatever that shit called. You got
Willis.
Spring.
They moved. They moved to
Oh, Willis,
Willis.
Texas. Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Oh, that's the country shit.
Man, I used to fuck with this little badass yellow from Conroe, man. And she had a twin. Man, I might need to shoot.
Man,
Hmm.
I had a Conroe story. Matter of fact, man, I was on the run. I had met this little bitch. They was from Nebraska, right? So it was her and the cousin, man. And I fucked around and go out there. I'm in the rental. And I can't think of that little street. You know, if you're going towards the outlet, man, I get off. I'm coming up to the thing, man. Motherfucking loud man rolled me. I gotta go because I'm on the run. So I get everything ready, man. I pull in, I pull over, I stop. He pull up behind me. When he got out, I shoot out. I burn out. Boom. It was a little Valero and like a little daycare. I jumped the daycare thing. I was hiding in like the little slide thing. Called the hoe, man. Little bitch, body, man. Came and got me with a cousin. Walked over. The apartments was right across. It was like a Shifley donut and a Valero right there. I dipped over there, man. Yeah. That's my
I'm
little
over here.
Conroe story.
I ain't got no Conroe story because I only went. As soon as you get in the Conroe, her exit was right there. Bam. Her apartments was right there on the
You know
right.
about that
Bam.
dollar movie and all that shit. Lupe, Tortilla. No, that's Los Cucos and all that shit right there. That parking lot, Hobby
Yeah,
Lobby and shit.
I know what you're talking about. I just ain't never. I ain't never just messed around in Conroe like that. I just had that one little chick. That one little chick. Man, who is that? I'm over here looking for her Instagram right now.
Hey, you say you went Ike?
Oh, there she go. There she go. Bam.
Hey, which school had the baddest hoes out there in your area? Then
I
Ike was holding up. What about Contra
what?
Forest?
It was all right. Aldine Bender. You know they sent a lot of us to Aldine,
Yeah,
but then you got Nimitz had
Nimitz
some
was
bad.
holding.
Nimitz was holding like a motherfucker, bro.
Man, you know my favorite though,
What?
Westfield.
Westfield, you know,
Nigga. Man, I'm
yeah,
nigga. Hey
yeah.
man, I came from the east side. They got like North Shore and shit. North Shore
But you
holding
know
so
what,
bad.
y'all, man, what school is right there off of right there in Trinity Garden.
Cashmere.
Cashmere. Boy, I used to love going over there. Boy, I used to, man. It was what's
Hey,
Letitia
that's the North
Letitia
side
Grant.
hoes right there.
You know Letitia Grant.
I heard of that name for some reason,
Boy,
man.
I used to fuck with them. Man, let me stop naming names on this.
Yeah, word. Yo, brothers, I'm gonna keep listening in on y'all, man. Y'all crazy, man.
Hey,
Hey
that
man,
Cashmere was off the chain, man.
say
The Brook
man.
used to have some bad ones.
Cause
That's
I
why
got
I
to get
asked
up in the
503.
morning, man. I gotta get up in the morning. Yeah, I mean,
All right, man.
normally I'm off on Tuesday, but I switched. Had to turn the schedule around, man. So
Man, I just
I'm gonna keep listening to y'all. You know what I mean? This Houston Astrodome, you know what I mean? Conversations and all of that. Yeah, is describing the whole Houston right now, man. Y'all gonna have to take me when I get out there. Y'all gotta take me to an Astros game or something.
Rockets. It's baseball. It's basketball season right now.
Oh, you right, Rocket. I know you won't mind doing that, man.
Yeah, no.
All right, y'all. Yo, you stay up. Yo, Mac, send me. Well, I'm be in the gym, but I'm gonna still try to be on like before I start working out and shit.
All right, man. Salute.
All
Man,
right, man.
matter of fact, I'm about to get ready to get out
Yeah.
too. But shit, man. Let me get some last words. All right, fella.
Oh, all right, fine. I might as well stay then. Damn.
Yeah.
Yeah. Good luck for sending that link out once again. Chopping it up with the brothers, listening, you know what I mean? Laying back in the cut and listening to y'all talk about Houston was dope, you know what I mean? And yeah, y'all gotta do that again. But
Yeah.
it's your
I'm out.
favorite, get your most hated all fella. And I'll be back for another one. Salute to the LDBC, and I'm Gizon.
All right, man. Salute, my brother. I appreciate it. Fuller, did you ever decide to come back, or did that package put you to sleep? Because it was a lot of work putting that package together.
Yo, Fooler, man, we gonna have to start suspending your licenses, man. Come on, man. Come on, man.
Wow.
Man, I was gonna ask that nigga fool or something too, man. I was to holler at his ass.
Now,
Damn.
you always be tied up now these days.
Yeah.
Mm.
He said,
Uh,
That's what's up, though, Fooler.
well, legendary. Let me get some last words for you, my brother.
Oh man, it's always love coming building with y'all, man. That's why I seen y'all shot a link. I said, man, let me turn up. It's that late night too. That late night I always be the live one too, man.
Hell yeah. I always get that's some
Hey,
good
Mike James
conversation.
say that Hastings and that Yates back in his
Say,
day used
man,
to have them.
say on the Southwest,
Oh,
hell
Madison,
yeah.
my bad. He said Madison
Say,
and Yates.
hey, hell, Ridgemont was alright, but I just didn't like fucking around over
Hey, that's
there.
that Reed that just oxtails. You over there on that by that
Yeah,
Reed Road, just oxtails.
yeah, yeah. Harm Clark.
Goddamn right. Yeah.
I used to fuck with a little one over there
Vince
from Harm
Young.
Clark. Yeah. Hey, but Hastings, dog. Hastings had them, bro. Wait, what's that school by Hastings? I mean, they literally side by side. Yeah, they actually drew numbers. I can't even think of the name of that school right now. We gonna get on that conversation another day.
Yeah, we'll do it. We'll turn over those, huh?
Yeah, yeah. But God, let me get some last word. I appreciate you for coming on too, uh, legendary. But yeah, hey, close us out, bro.
Yeah, man, this is a good convo, man, with the boy Mac, and of course my boy Top Cat came through, and our fella, it's always a great conversation, great boxing talk. I appreciate Mac for letting me be on the panel. Shout out to my boy Fooler, even though he doing whatever he doing right now. Shout out to 503 for coming through real quick and giving me that knowledge on this whole Houston thing. Shoot, man, I gotta go catch a Rockets game out there with Mac or something. And shout out to the LDBC, my crew, the full Berserker clan, and I'm out.
Hey, when Act leave Houston, he gonna be an honorary member. He gonna be a Rockets fan. He ain't gonna like the Knicks no more. Cause he gonna remember what John Starks did in the finals when he go to the Rockets game and just gonna be like, man, fuck the Knicks. Cause John Starks screwed y'all out that whole championship
Yeah.
and gave us one. Salute to John Starks. You know what I'm saying? I think he secretly wanted to be a Rocket that day. You know?
Man, stop playing. It was a glitch in the matrix.
Hey, that ain't my fault. Hey, it ain't my fault. You know, and back though the next year and got a sweep on the moho ass Magic. But that's that it. It comes without saying that. I'm a Rockets fan. But hey, man, salute to everybody that came through rocking with your boy on this late night boxing conversations because I had to delete that one earlier. Man, matter of fact, to be honest with y'all, I'm only gonna be on Graveyard for a short period of time, so that 5 o'clock time zone gonna probably change. So I probably will start going later.
Mm,
I
mm.
probably am gonna start going later, and then these chats are gonna be late nights. So, but until they move me off this third, I'm gonna still keep my 5 o'clock time slot, and I'm gonna still chop it up with you guys every chance I get, and I'm still gonna drop these random ass videos between now. But man, I salute to everybody that came and rock with me tonight on the chat. Everybody that came and rock with me on the panel, the usual suspects, they always here with me. It wouldn't be me without them. So man, shout out to the whole LDBC Lions Den boxing community. Shout out to new media. Shout out to the whole fighting community in general. Shout out to Black Media Row, because we working. We doing our thing, man. Salute to all these new subscribers because I'm at 408. You know what I'm saying? We putting in that work. Shout out to you trolls that keep coming. 78 number 2. You came in this hole about 23 times and counting.
God
78
damn.
number 3 came in about 57 times. But you know, we smashed you across the head every single time you brought your whole ass in this hole. You know what I'm saying? And that's what it is. Man, smash that like button one time for your boy Stay Ready. Hit that subscribe button and hit that bell icon so you can be a part of the new media. Be a part of my notification gang. Get that new notification every time I drop that content and go live. And y'all already know what it is, man. It's your boy Mac with Stay Ready Boxing TV with that late night boxing conversation. You ain't got to get ready if you stay ready. Salute, run, man.
Peace.
Peace.
Peace.